Costco just dropped a wave of deals, and I counted at least several items you've been buying elsewhere at record high prices without even knowing it. And today, I'm going to point out every single one for you. You'd be awesome if you subscribed and liked this video. 1. LG 29 CU Fit Smart French Door Refrigerator. I was browsing the home appliance section when I stopped in front of this LG 4-door smart refrigerator because of the unfamiliar instant savings sign that said $1,000 off. Originally $2,899, it was now only $1,899, a discount rarely seen on new high-end refrigerators. A double tap on the glass turns on the light, allowing you to see inside without opening the door. The stainless steel exterior is fingerprint resistant, and the 29 cubic foot capacity comfortably fits enough food for a family of 5 to 8. Buying online also included delivery and installation at Costco, so no need to worry about transportation. 2. Bose Quiet Comfort SE Headphones. There were so many people lining up to try out the Bose Quiet Comfort SE, and looking at the price tag, you'll understand why. The original price is $299.99, but Costco is offering a $70 discount, bringing the price down to $229.99, a price I've only ever seen during Best Buy's big sales, not Bose's. The headphones are instantly comfortable, the soft leather ear cushions are painless even after all-day wear, and the 24-hour battery life is enough for a long flight without needing to recharge. Costco limits each membership card to 2 units. That says a lot. 3. Apple iPad Air 11-inch. The Apple Store never discounts the iPad Air, but Costco has the 128GB M2 version for $529.99, while the Apple Store still has it at $589.99. A straight $60 saving plus a better return policy than buying directly from Apple. The M2 chip handles 4K video and multitasking smoothly. The sharp liquid retina display can replace a laptop for most daily tasks, and it supports Apple Pencil Pro and Magic Keyboard if needed. Seeing this at $529.99 during back-to-school season is definitely not worth buying. I just saw something in the kitchen section. A GE profile with the same features is selling for 3 times the price. If you want to know how much Costco is listing it for, watch this. 4. Frigidaire Countertop Nugget Ice Maker. Anyone who has had a drink at Sonic knows that soft, chewy ice is completely different from regular ice, and this Gourmet countertop machine makes exactly that at home in 10 to 15 minutes per batch. Original price was $199.99, but this time Costco pulled it down to $149.99, a straight $50 savings from before. A GE profile with the same features sits at $500 or more, and the Nugget Ice Maker hashtag went viral on TikTok for a reason. 5. Agio Veranda 7-piece dining set. This month is when Costco starts clearing out outdoor furniture to make room for Christmas stock. So that $400 off sign on this 7-piece Agio Veranda set isn't just a regular sale. Originally priced at $1,499.99, it's now $1,099.99. And this is a genuine end-of-summer clearance, not an inflated price followed by a discount. It includes a large table and 6 chairs with weather-resistant cast aluminum frames, fade-resistant sunbrella cushions, and a water-resistant composite tabletop that doesn't need covering when it rains. Buy it at the end of summer and use it next year. That's how smart people buy outdoor furniture. 6. Ninja Foodi Power Blender Ultimate System. Looking at this Ninja Foodi Power Blender, you can't really call it a blender. With 1,600 watts and 7 functions, ranging from blending and food processing to kneading dough and making nut butter, it's a completely different device. Costco is currently offering it for $139.99 from its original price of $179.99, a $40 discount. And if you already have a separate meat grinder and dough mixer at home, now's the perfect time to combine them into one without taking up extra space. 7. Liquid IV Hydration Multiplier. At 73 cents per pack, CTT technology rehydrates the bloodstream 2 to 3 times faster than regular water. That's the price you get for this 30-pack when Costco is selling it for $11.99 instead of the previous $29.99, an $8 discount. Potassium, sodium, vitamin C, and B vitamins in one small pocket-sized packet. Simply mix into 16 fluid ounces of water. This is a must-have for athletes, sun-drenched individuals, those recovering from illness, or those attending a large party the next morning. 8. Hotel Grand 800 Thread Count Sheet Set. 5-star hotels use 800 thread count Egyptian cotton to charge higher room rates, but never tell you. And $59.99 is all you need to spend for this Hotel Grand king-size sheet set after Costco cuts $20 from the $79.99 original price. The 800 thread count cotton is soft and breathable at the same time, wrinkle-resistant after washing without needing an iron, and the long staple Egyptian cotton maintains its quality after many machine washes. Sleep on it for one night, and it's hard to go back to the regular kind. Once you sleep for a night on the next item, it's very hard to go back to regular ones. Join me to see what it is. 9. 9 stars, 13 gallons stainless steel. Anyone who's ever cooked with greasy hands and then had to touch a trash can will immediately understand why this 9 stars infrared sensor trash can is worth a try. Originally priced at $49.99, it's now only $37.99, a $12 discount with no coupon needed. A flick of the wrist opens it. The lid closes smoothly after 5 seconds without a sound, and the stainless steel is fingerprint resistant, so it always looks clean. It's the cheapest item on today's list, yet one that few people notice when walking past. 10. Ritz crackers. No need to convince anyone in the family to try Ritz crackers. And this pack of 18 mini packs, normally $14.99, is currently $4 off at checkout, down to $10.99, which is why I often buy 2 packs instead of 1 each time I go. Crispy, buttery, and deliciously rich with real cheddar cream cheese, each mini pack is just the right size for one person, so there are no leftovers or soggy textures after opening. Put it in a child's lunchbox, leave it on your office desk, or open it up while watching a movie. This pack will be gone faster than you think. 11. Bissell Power Clean Fur Guard. Everyone knows Dyson, but $169.99 after Costco takes $50 off the $219.99 price for this cordless Bissell Power Clean Fur Guard is the reason I stopped for quite a while. It features tangle-free brush roll technology for hair and pet fur, a HEPA filter that captures 99.97% of fine dust, and a lithium-ion battery that runs up to 40 minutes per charge. If you have cats or dogs and are using a Dyson at twice the price, this is the time to ask yourself if you're just paying for the name. 12. Novaform 14 inches Comfort Grande Queen Mattress. In the mattress section, I saw this 14-inch Novaform Comfort Grande Queen getting a straight $100 off on the receipt. Usually this one is $499.99, but now at the register, it's only $399.99. It's a thick 14-inch mattress with a gel memory foam layer that stays cool while you sleep instead of trapping back heat. And it's CertaPure US certified to be free of harmful chemicals. Lying on it feels just as plush as the $1,000 lines on the market. Anyone with back pain or insomnia should take advantage of this round to upgrade their sleep immediately. 13. Snapware Pyrex Glass Food Storage Set. The kitchenware section features this 18-piece Snapware Pyrex set, currently offering instant savings, a $5 discount at checkout. The shelf price is $24.99, but swiping your member card at the counter reduces the price to just $19.99. That's only about $2 per glass container with a secure, leak-proof, 4-sided locking lid. Microwave, oven, dishwasher, and freezer safe. It doesn't stain or retain food odors. If you're a meal prep team member and haven't switched to glass containers yet, now's the time to do so at the lowest possible cost. The next thing is a buy once, use for a lifetime item that has a deal I haven't seen once this year. 14. Food Saver Preserve Vacuum Sealing System. Seeing this Food Saver Preserve vacuum sealer, I had to grab it immediately. It's currently discounted by $20, so from $99.99 at the counter, it's only $79.99. This new design is super cool, with a built-in tray for the bag roll and a cutter, plus an accessory nozzle that can vacuum seal glass jars, keeping food fresh 5 times longer than regular wrapping. If you buy large quantities of meat and fish at Costco, get this one to pack and freeze. You'll never have to worry about freezer burn or food spoilage again. 15. Honeywell 22 kilowatt home standby generator. Wow, this Honeywell 22 kilowatt generator is on sale at Costco today with a massive discount. The list price is $5,899.99, but this time it's down to $900, bringing the total down to $4,999.99. A lifetime investment. This one uses a super powerful Generac engine. It automatically starts up within seconds of a power outage, running everything from the refrigerator and air conditioner to all the lights in the house simultaneously. During this stormy season, these generators sell out quickly, so grab one while you can. 16. Rastelli's USDA Choice Black Angus New York Strip Steaks. Normally, this 7.5-pound box of Rastelli's Black Angus American Steaks is $239.99. Yet today, Costco is going big with a $90 price drop, bringing it down to exactly $149.99. Inside, it's pre-portioned into about 10 to 12 USDA choice steaks with even marbling, which works out to about $20 per pound for premium steakhouse quality beef. If anyone is hooked on making garlic butter pan-seared steaks or hosting a weekend barbecue, definitely don't miss this price cut. 17. Kirkland Signature Organic Peanut Butter. These 2 giant jars of Kirkland Organic Peanut Butter are getting instant savings of $3 off at checkout. The price posted on the shelf is $12.99, but once you scan your member card, it automatically drops to just $9.99. It's 99.5% pure organic Valencia peanuts roasted with sea salt, no added sugar or palm oil, and strictly USDA organic, over 3.5 pounds total for both jars. The gym and eat clean crowds love this. A 2-jar set for under $10 is unbeatable on the market. 18. Ajinomoto Pork and Chicken Gyoza. The frozen food section has a 50.9-ounce pack of Ajinomoto Gyoza dumplings on instant savings, saving you $4. From the original price of $14.99, it's now only $10.99 for a huge pack. The juicy Japanese-style pork and chicken filling, the thin and chewy wrapper, and pan-frying them to a perfect golden brown crisp without adding oil. And best of all, no thawing required. It's 3 to 4 times cheaper than eating at a Japanese restaurant, so buying them to stock up in the freezer is the most sensible option. I haven't seen anything in the warehouse today with an expiration date this long. Let me tell you how long it is. 19. ReadyWise Emergency Food Supply Bucket. Save up to $30 on this ReadyWise Emergency Food Bin. Originally priced at $109.99, it's now on sale for only $79.99. This bin contains 120 servings of various meals, including noodles, soup, and dried rice, with a shelf life of up to 25 years. Simply add boiling water before eating. Having one of these bins on hand during the rainy season or upcoming natural disasters provides absolute peace of mind. This sale is a great deal as food insurance for your family. 20. Oats Overnight 30-gram Protein Shake. For only about $1.78 for a 30-gram protein breakfast, this 14-pack of Oats Overnight is currently $8 off at the counter. Normally $32.99, it's now only $24.99. Just mix with milk and refrigerate overnight, and wake up to a high-protein breakfast of whole grain oats and whey protein isolate. No cooking, no waiting, no dishes to wash. Perfect for busy people who often skip breakfast. 21. Welch's Fruit Snacks. 13 cents a pouch for Welch's Fruit Snacks made with real fruit juice. That's the number you get from this 90-count case when Costco lists it at $11.99 instead of the usual $15.79. Rich in vitamin C, gluten-free, and individually packaged into single servings. Parents over here grab these to divide into kids' school lunchboxes. They're delicious and economical, without needing to worry about the ingredients. 22. Royal Asia Vegetable Spring Rolls. This Royal Asia Vegetarian Spring Roll tray, normally $12.99, is on sale for $9.99 this week at Costco. These are frozen spring rolls that fry up crispy in an air fryer without any extra preparation. They come with a delicious sweet and sour dipping sauce and a generous filling of cabbage, carrots, mushrooms, and tofu. The 3.1-pound tray makes a great appetizer for a family gathering or a side dish with fresh rice noodles and vegetables on the weekend. I tried them and couldn't believe they were vegetarian. 23. Dixie Ultra Paper Plates. There's nothing glamorous about paper plates, but $13.99 for a 240-count case of Dixie Ultra instead of the previous $17.99 is why I usually take 2 cases instead of 1. They are flex-proof to prevent bending, soak-proof against grease and sauces, and microwave-safe. For the holiday season or barbecue parties where you don't want to wash dishes, these 240 plates can be used freely all season without a second thought. 24. Tide Pods Laundry Detergent. 152 Tide Pods will last 4 to 5 months for the whole family, and $27.99 is the price you pay at the register today, $6 cheaper than the regular $33.99 price. The 3-in-1 technology includes detergent, stain remover, and color protector in one pack, and it dissolves quickly even in cold water. It's the #1 selling brand in North America, and with the price better than usual this round, it's a shame not to stock up. There's one thing in the laundry section that every home with a baby needs, but not everyone knows Costco has at this price. 25. Kirkland Signature Free and Clear Laundry Detergent. If you have a baby or sensitive skin, the question isn't whether to buy it or not, but how many cans to buy this time. The original price is $19.99, but scanning your member card at the counter automatically drops it to $16.39. It makes 126 washes, is colorless, odorless, non-irritating, and has an environmentally friendly, biodegradable formula. It's the #1 choice for sensitive skin, and with this Costco price, there's no reason to buy it anywhere else. 26. Cascade Complete Shine Boost. If you often get cloudy streaks on your glassware after machine washing, Cascade Complete Shine Boost is the thing that solves exactly that point. This 92-count box was usually $20.99, but this time, it's only $16.99. It breaks down 24 hours stuck-on food without needing a pre-rinse, and the Shine Shield polishes dishes without leaving cloudy streaks. It's the dishwasher detergent brand most recommended by dishwasher manufacturers, and 92 packs will last comfortably for months. 27. Reynolds Wrap Heavy Duty. 2 rolls, 150 square feet each, heavy duty and tear resistant. Not the thin kind that punctures when wrapping heavy items. And you pay $18.49 today instead of $22.99. Made from 100% recycled aluminum, heat-resistant, food-safe, perfect for wrapping food in the oven or lining barbecue trays to prevent grease from sticking. 2 large rolls will last you a year, an essential item in any American kitchen. 28. Clorox Toilet Wand Starter Kit. Traditional toilet brushes accumulate bacteria after every use, which few people think about. And this Clorox Toilet Wand set solves that problem completely. The original price was $16.99, but this week Costco pulled it down to $12.99. The set includes 1 handle and 36 refill heads, each integrated with Clorox to kill 99.9% of bacteria. Scrub and then toss it out without needing to touch it. Anyone who has used it doesn't want to go back to a regular brush. 29. Neutrogena Rain Bath Shower Gel. Neutrogena Rain Bath's herbal scent is something no other brand in this price range can match. And this bottle, originally $19.99, is currently on sale for $14.99, reduced by $5. It cleanses deeply without drying the skin, and the extra-large 40 fluid-ounce pump bottle will last the whole family for a long time. Neutrogena's decades-long bestseller is no exception. If you want whiter, brighter teeth without going to the dentist, this next one is something I think you'll buy as soon as you see the price. 30. Crest 3D White Toothpaste. At $2.60 per tube of Crest 3D White Toothpaste, that's the number you get from this 5-pack when Costco lists it at $12.99 instead of $16.99. It removes up to 80% of surface stains after just 3 days. The fluoride protects enamel and prevents cavities, and the radiant mint crystals whiten effectively. You already know what CVS charges for individual tubes. $2.60 at Costco right now is a figure that's hard to argue with. 31. Flonase Allergy Relief. Allergy season in September and October doesn't ask about your schedule, and this pack of 3 Flonase sprays will last you all season without needing to restock mid-season. Normally $56.99, now only $45.99. Each bottle contains 144 sprays, providing comprehensive relief from sneezing, nasal congestion, itchy eyes, and runny nose for 24 hours. The best-selling allergy spray recommended by ENT doctors in the US, it's cheaper now than buying it when you're constantly sneezing and have to haggle over the CVS price. 32. Scoop Away Complete Cat Litter. Few brands dare to offer a 42-pound bag of cat litter for under $13, and Scoop Away Complete is doing exactly that at $12.39 instead of the previous $16.49. The ammonia shield controls odors for up to 10 days. It clumps quickly and hard for a clean scoop without sticking, with very little dust compared to regular bentonite. This bag lasts a few months for one cat, or 6 to 8 weeks if the house has 2. The monthly cost is a number any cat owner would nod at immediately. 33. Nylabone Natural Nubs Dog Chews. If a dog is chewing up furniture, it's not actually its fault. It just needs something to chew on. This 22-count pack of Nylabone Natural Nubs solves that problem. PetSmart charges $15.99, while Costco is at $10.99. Small nubs on the bone massage gums and reduce plaque. It's made with natural ingredients with no artificial colors or flavors. And the chicken flavor is something dogs love. 22 pieces will last quite a while depending on the breed. 34. Tempur-Pedic Reversible Pet Bed. Tempur-Pedic is famous for making human mattresses, and this reversible pet bed uses that same memory foam. One side has warm fur for winter, and the other has cool fabric for summer, with a removable cover that is machine washable. The original price was $84.99, but this time Costco has a sign for $59.99, $25 off. It's especially good for older dogs and cats with joint pain, and Tempur-Pedic material at this price is something I didn't think I'd see here. Do you know what the top 1 ingredient in the dog food you're using is? The next one on today's list is something I think you should switch to immediately. 35. Blue Buffalo Life Protection Dog Food. Real deboned chicken is the top ingredient in Blue Buffalo Life Protection. Not corn, not wheat, not soy. The 38-pound bag was usually $64.99, but this week Costco pulled it down to $49.99, $15 off. Exclusive LifeSource bits add antioxidants, whole grains, and garden veggies and fruit. A top-selling premium food line in the US that pet stores would never dare to price like this. All 35 deals in today's video have different effective dates depending on the product. Some instant savings are automatically deducted at checkout, while others need a careful check at the register. Open the Costco app, find a warehouse near you, and check inventory before driving out to avoid a wasted trip. The full list is in the description below. People often say Costco is expensive, but this week I found an item, priced at half of what my local supermarket charges, that no one seemed to notice. It was sitting in the very spot within the warehouse where the fewest people stop. You'd be awesome if you subscribed and liked this video. 1. DPS Centurion Pedestal Gaming Chair. This chair isn't designed for professional gamers, and Costco isn't trying to market it that way. It's the kind of chair you'd put in a family media room, a spare room, or a TV corner where the old sofa just isn't comfortable anymore. The pedestal base offers better stability than a wheeled base. The swivel and recline mechanisms operate smoothly, and the cushioning is thick enough to let you sit through an entire football game without needing to stand up and stretch halfway through. Costco usually prices this chair around $180, but this month they've dropped it to $149.99. A $30 instant saving with no coupons or apps required. 2. HP OfficeJet Pro 8138 All-in-One Printer. If you need a printer for the new school year, now is the perfect time to buy, as HP and Costco have teamed up to offer this deal at just $134.99, down from the usual $199.99. However, what really caught my eye wasn't just the $65 in savings, but the included 6-month subscription to HP Instant Ink, a service that would normally cost an extra $40 to $50 if purchased separately. The unit handles printing, scanning, and copying, and features reliable Wi-Fi connectivity for the whole family to share. Plus, since Costco pushes this category hardest during the back-to-school season, stock is unlikely to last until the end of the month. There is one more thing in the housewares section where the name on the box made me look twice, because I didn't expect that brand to appear here. 3. Kohler 8L Stainless Steel Step Can. Kohler isn't a brand you typically see on the trash can aisle, and that is precisely what makes it noteworthy. Fingerprint-resistant stainless steel, a quiet soft close lid, and a removable inner liner. These are features usually found only on much pricier models. Costco previously sold a 2-pack of the older version that completely sold out on clearance for nearly $20 for the pair. So, seeing this improved single unit for $24.99 is a deal you shouldn't overlook, even with a discount of just $3 this week. 4. Post-it Canary Yellow Notes. There isn't much to analyze here besides one practical number. 24 pads of genuine Post-its for only $12.99 after a $4 discount, which is less than 55 cents per pad, while buying them individually at a bookstore usually ranges from $1.50 to $2 per pad, depending on the size. The standard adhesive leaves no marks, and the canary yellow is easy to spot in a pile of papers. This is the kind of product where, once you calculate that number, you wonder why you didn't buy in bulk sooner. Back-to-school season is the time Costco ramps up this category, and this is one of the most substantial stationery deals this month. 5. Twice-baked cinnamon-filled croissants. At around $1.66 a piece for a pastry that an artisanal bakery would charge $4 to $5 for, that's the first figure you need to know. The double baking process creates a crispy crust distinct from a standard croissant. The cinnamon sugar filling is gooey rather than dry, like most frozen pastries, and the crumble topping is a small detail that shows Costco Bakery didn't cut corners with this new product. This is the kind of pastry where you try one with your morning coffee and end up going back to ask if there are any boxes left. 6. Cuisinart 2-slice touchscreen toaster. A touchscreen LCD on a toaster sounds like something no one actually needs, until you remember the last time your bread was charred because you guessed the browning level wrong. Cuisinart integrated specific settings for sliced bread, bagels, waffles, and pastries. The extra-wide slots fit even thick slices, and the screen displays the exact browning level instead of you having to stand there and watch it. At $39.99, this is the type of kitchen appliance where its true value lies in busy mornings when you don't have time to babysit the toast. 7. Ghost Energy Variety Pack. At $1.83 per can when buying an 18-pack at Costco, compared to $3 to $3.50 at convenience stores, this is the kind of price difference that makes you do the math once and never buy them individually again. The variety pack includes Bubblicious Strawberry Splash, Cherry Limeade, and Merica Pop. They are sugar-free, and Ghost is currently the fastest-growing energy drink brand in the U.S. If you usually buy these elsewhere, the savings from just one 18-pack nearly cover the cost of a monthly Costco membership. And right next to that is a snack that's going viral online, which I was skeptical about until I actually tried it. 8. Real C PB&J Dates. Pitted medjool dates stuffed with peanut butter or peanut butter and strawberry sauce, individually wrapped, no artificial sugar, and gluten-free. It sounds complicated, but it's actually the kind of snack where you open and eat one in the mid-afternoon, and it keeps you full long enough that you don't have to open anything else. The vegan PB&J trend is viral on lifestyle platforms. But what makes this Costco version worth buying isn't that it's trendy, but that $12.99 for 14 ounces is a price you won't find at a normal health food store. 9. Dr. Seuss Children's Book Set. Costco isn't a bookstore, but when they stock Dr. Seuss titles, parents know exactly what to do. Singing the 50 United States helps children learn geography through song, in the signature style Dr. Seuss has perfected over decades, while Oh, the Places You'll Go is a book many of us received as a graduation gift and are now buying for the next generation. At $8.50 a copy, it is a small investment in something that will be read again and again, far more often than any toy at a similar price point. 10. Two-sided cotton bath rug. 100% cotton, highly absorbent, reversible, and fully machine washable. This is a no-brainer of a bath mat. At $12.99, the price is right on par with what Target or Bed Bath & Beyond charge for similar sizes and materials. Measuring 24 by 36 inches, it is large enough to be genuinely useful, unlike those mats that look fine in photos but turn out smaller than your feet in reality. It may not be a flashy product, but it's the one you'll think of when it's time to replace your old one. 11. Yankee Candle 5-pack. Normally, a single small jar of Yankee Candle at the mall costs nearly $10. So when I saw Costco selling a 5-jar set for less than $10 in total, I stopped to double-check the price tag just to be sure. Each jar burns for up to 30 days, and the set features 5 different scents, so you aren't stuck with just one fragrance all month long. It's the kind of little treat you can buy as a gift or keep for yourself without needing a special occasion. And at this price point, it's hard to pass up. 12. Essential Trading Card Supplies Box. The box comes fully equipped with rigid plastic cases, card sleeves, and protective inserts to prevent warping and scratches. At $33.99 for the entire accessory set, anyone into Pokemon, NBA cards, or Magic the Gathering would immediately recognize it as a reasonable price. I hadn't expected Costco to cater to this collector demographic, but seeing the number of people stopping at that shelf, it's clear they know exactly what they're doing and who their customers are. The next part is the reason many people go into Costco planning to buy one thing, but end up with their kitchen smelling like smoke all evening. 13. Kirkland Signature Smoked Pork Back Ribs. Kirkland has already applied a dry rub and smoked them. You just need to turn the oven to 275 degrees Fahrenheit for about 25 to 35 minutes to have soft, fall-off-the-bone ribs that usually take hours of stewing to achieve. The meat has a light smoky aroma. It's tender in the right way, not mushy but still having natural chewiness, and I have already bought it a second time. At $8.99 a pound, this is a weekend dinner without having to stand in the kitchen since morning. 14. Toy Story Printed Glad Paper Plates. 80 paper plates, 8.5 inches, heavy duty for $8.99. That's less than 12 cents each. And this Toy Story version is a limited edition based on the new movie, so when they're gone with no restock. If there are kids in the house or an upcoming birthday party or outdoor barbecue, this is something you buy once and use all summer without having to wash a single plate afterward. And the kids will like the pictures on the plates more than the food. 15. Kirkland Ultra Filtered Free 2% Milk. This is essentially the Kirkland version of Fairlife. It features the same ultrafiltration process, higher protein content than regular milk, less sugar, and no lactose. While a single 64-ounce carton of Fairlife costs around $6, here you pay just over $12 for 3 cartons of the same size, meaning you save nearly 50% on a product where I couldn't detect any significant difference in quality after trying both. 16. Lemon-flavored sparkling ice, 0 sugar. At $17.80 for a case of 24 bottles, sparkling ice, sugar-free works out to less than 75 cents per bottle. A bargain compared to the $1.50 to nearly $2 price tag often found in supermarkets. Sugar-free and packed with vitamins and antioxidants, the summer lemonade flavor is refreshing enough to enjoy without ice, making it a perfect substitute for regular soda that leaves you feeling completely satisfied. 17. After's Ice Cream Sandwiches. After's is a popular U.S. ice cream brand, and spotting a 12-pack at Costco for $18.99 is definitely worth a stop, especially since buying them individually at their shops costs significantly more. They feature soft buns sandwiching rich, creamy ice cream. The bite-sized portions are easy to eat without making a mess, making them the perfect dessert to bring to a barbecue or outdoor birthday party. No explanation needed. 18. Dole Whip Tropical Guava Passion. Dole Whip is the kind of ice cream people wait in line for at Disneyland to buy, and Costco is selling the Tropical Guava Passion version for $9.79 to eat at home anytime without needing to buy an admission ticket. The flavor combines guava, passion fruit, and pineapple. Balanced, sweet and sour, light enough to eat in the middle of a sunny afternoon without feeling heavy, and honestly, I see no reason to hesitate at that price. But if you are looking for something healthier that still has a sweet taste, the next product is what I see people buying more than one box of every time they stop by Costco. 19. Frozen Greek yogurt cups. You get 12 cups for $11.96. Each one is low-calorie and packs 4 grams of protein. They come in pre-portioned servings, so there's no need to measure or guess how much to eat. The sweetness is just right, not overpowering, and the compact size is perfect for an afternoon snack or a light post-dinner treat that won't weigh you down. It's the kind of snack you can grab from the fridge at 3 p.m. without a second thought. 20. Veggies made great chocolate muffins. The main ingredients are zucchini and carrots, yet the chocolate flavor is rich enough to completely mask them. At just 100 calories per muffin and being gluten-free, these are the kind of treats you can serve kids for breakfast without them ever realizing they're eating vegetables. Costco offers samples, and I have to say the chocolate flavor wins hands down. There isn't even a hint of the vegetables. At $13.99 for the pack, it's definitely worth trying at least once before making up your mind. 21. Boulder Canyon Beef Tallow Chips. Beef tallow is what American grandmothers used to fry potatoes in before vegetable oils took over everything. Now it's making a comeback, appearing right at Costco in a 22-ounce bag of potato chips priced at $7.99. Featuring skin-on potatoes, simple sea salt seasoning, and absolutely no seed oils. If you follow the real food movement, this marks the first time Costco has officially stocked this type of product, and that is no small detail. 22. Broderick Salted Caramel Crispy. Salted caramel and chocolate might seem like a familiar pairing, yet every time you open a pack, you are won over all over again. Costco sells a box containing 20 individually wrapped portions for $9.49. The individual packaging isn't just for convenience. Since chocolate melts quickly from heat if stored together in a single box, this choice is driven more by practicality than aesthetics. If you ration them, those 20 packs could last a few weeks, though I'd truly admire anyone with the self-restraint to actually make them last that long. 23. Heart and Steel Honey Nut Granola. The key difference here isn't the honey flavor, but the avocado oil. Most granolas on the market use coconut oil, but for this batch, Costco switched to avocado oil. And since the healthy eating community reads labels closely, that change didn't slip past them. A 30-ounce bag costs $9.59. It uses steel-cut oats, making it crunchier than standard rolled oats, and is gluten-free. Compared to health food stores, Costco is the clear winner on price. 24. Energy and Focus Gum. No brewer needed, no can needed, no cup needed. Just put one piece in your mouth and chew. A set of 12 small boxes for $18.99. Each piece has natural caffeine, along with L-theanine and B vitamins, and it's completely sugar-free. Functional gum is growing fast in the US because it solves that moment when you need to be alert immediately, but aren't in a position to brew or buy anything. And 15 minutes after chewing, you will feel why people buy it again. The next part is a type of seed where the reason it's different from what you usually see lies in a processing step before packaging. 25. Go Raw Organic Sprouted Sunflower Seeds. A 22-ounce bag of organic, sea-salted, pre-shelled sunflower seeds costs $7.59. The limited time label on the shelf indicates that they won't be restocked once sold out. Many people enjoy sunflower seeds but avoid eating them regularly simply because they dislike cracking the shells. With the shells already removed, that sole reason for not buying them vanishes completely. You can sprinkle them over salads, mix them into granola, or simply eat them straight from the bag. 26. Jajan Green Tea Gel Eye Patches. 4 months of use at about $7 a month. That is how I look at the price of $27.99 for this set of 2 jars, totaling 120 gel eye mask pieces. The green tea extract helps reduce dark circles and puffiness after a night of looking at a screen too long. The gel is cold as soon as you apply it in the morning, and that feeling is enough for me to understand why people buy a second jar while still at the warehouse. K-Beauty isn't something Costco often imports, but when they do, it almost always disappears from the shelves before you can come back. 27. Sunseeker Elite X7 Robotic Lawnmower. The reviewer's husband stood staring at this for 10 minutes, and I completely understand why he refused to leave. An automatic lawn-cutting robot functions like a Roomba, but for the yard, covering up to 3/4 of an acre on one charge and priced at $1,679.99. It's not something you decide on the spot, but if you are paying someone to mow the lawn every week, sit down and calculate once where that number is going over the next 2 years. 28. Petkin Fragrance-Free XL Grooming Wipes. I tested this on my own cats before saying anything to you. You get 200 wipes across 2 packs for $11.59. It's fragrance-free, the formula is safe if licked, and after trying it out, none of my cats had any adverse reactions, no itching or vomiting. For cat or dog owners who make a habit of checking the ingredients list before buying anything for their pets, this is definitely worth a look. 29. Hurley Floating Polarized Sunglasses. I've lost a pair of sunglasses in the ocean before, so I know exactly what that feels like. And it's no fun at all. These polarized UV-blocking Hurley sunglasses cost $29.99 and come with a case and cleaning cloth. The one thing I want you to remember is that the frames float if you happen to drop them in the water. No further explanation is needed for anyone who has ever stood there watching their glasses slowly sink to the bottom of a lake. In the machinery section, there is something where I looked at the price tag a second time because I didn't think Costco would sell it so cheap for such a big name. 30. Cuisinart Single-Serve K-Cup Machine. Hot coffee in the morning, iced coffee in the afternoon, and no need for 2 separate machines to handle both daily. Priced at $69.99, the Cuisinart Single Cup works with both K-Cups and traditional ground coffee. It is compact enough to sit on the corner of your desk without taking up too much space, and the brand needs no introduction to anyone who has spent time cooking in the US. It's the kind of buy it once and forget about it purchase I'm talking about here. 31. Charisma Cooling Standard Queen Pillow. If you lie down on a pillow this summer and feel an instant cooling sensation, it's not just luck, it's cooling fabric technology. This set of 2 Charisma pillows costs $24.99. They offer extra firm support, ideal for side sleepers, and use hypoallergenic down alternative fill. You're getting a pair for a price that wouldn't even cover a single standard cooling pillow elsewhere. And Costco is promoting this item right now, just before the peak of summer. 32. Lifelike Palm Tree Plant. It requires no watering or sunlight. You don't even have to remember it exists. Yet, after 5 years, it looks exactly as it did the day you brought it home. Costco's 6.5-foot artificial palm tree, priced at $119.99, is so lifelike that you have to touch it to believe it isn't real. High-end artificial plants are trending in American households this year for a simple reason. No one wants to pay for a real plant only to watch it slowly die. 33. Arctica Bowen Solar. Address sign. Shippers delivering to the wrong house because they can't see the house number at night is something that happens more often than you think. And that is what the Arctica house number sign solves quite neatly. Priced at $34.99, it runs entirely on solar power. The LED lights turn on automatically when it gets dark without needing to hardwire or remember to change batteries. It's durable up to 50,000 hours and has good weather resistance. Install it once, and then you don't have to think about it again. That's what I like most about this product. 34. Peach and Mango 3D Desserts. At the mall, these sell for $10 a piece, and people still line up to buy them because they're worth it. Costco offers a box of 6 for $10.99, less than $2 each, featuring the peach and mango flavored 3D dessert that's gone viral on TikTok. The packaging includes individual lids, making it easy to store leftovers in the freezer. And it's the kind of treat you can serve to guests without needing to explain a thing. One look is all it takes for them to get it. There is one more kitchen tool whose lifespan is longer than anything else on the list today. 35. Smith & Clark Ironworks 15-inch cast iron skillet. $19.99 for a pre-seasoned 15-inch cast iron skillet is a price where I checked the tag twice to be sure. Smith & Clark Ironworks single-piece cast iron is usable on all types of stoves, including campfires, and 15 inches is a size large enough to sear many steaks at once without them crowding each other. Buying a cast iron skillet once to use for a lifetime is not an exaggeration, and at that price, This is one of the most substantial things on the list today. I don't make money from you buying this or that, and no brand paid me to appear in the video today. I just go, look, compare prices, and retell what's noteworthy in the way I would want someone to tell me. Next week, I'll be back in the warehouse, and if there is anything truly worth it, you will be the first to know. Costco has a dedicated website, and many products on it never appear at the warehouse. Today, I'm going through them one by one and telling you straight which ones are worth the money and which ones aren't. You'd be awesome if you subscribed and liked this video. 1. Anker Wall Charger Bundle. Anker needs no introduction for anyone who buys electronics online. But this bundle is different from standard single chargers because the $29.99 original price is currently $6 off at $23.99. It includes a 70-watt 3-port GAN charger, a 30-watt pocket-sized mini charger, and 2 braided USB-C cables. Buying these separately elsewhere costs over 40% more than that, and GAN technology generates less heat than standard chargers, so there's no worry about the device overheating even if left by your pillow overnight. This is the kind of deal Costco pushes for the back-to-school season because students need exactly these items. 2. Supercubes Silicone Freezer Storage Tray. This silicone tray is on clearance from $34.99 down to $24.97 to $29.97 depending on the delivery area. Meaning if you live in a remote area, the price might be slightly higher, but it's still significantly cheaper than the original price. This also means you should check the price for your specific address before ordering, instead of just looking at the lowest number and clicking buy immediately. The cool thing is that it's going viral on TikTok and on clearance at the same time, and it solves the exact problem anyone who meal preps in bulk faces: defrosting an entire large container just to use one portion and then not knowing what to do with the rest. It has a reinforced steel rim so it doesn't sag when full and is heat resistant from the freezer straight to a 415-degree Fahrenheit oven. Right after that is a clearance item that another brand sells for triple the price, and many people don't know Costco has it. 3. Character Mini Backpack. Lightly water-resistant PU leather, sturdy structure, authentic licensed Disney, Marvel, or Sanrio character prints, and the $29.99 original price are on clearance for $24.97 for a backpack that looks almost identical to what Loungefly sells for triple the price elsewhere. This is the type of item Costco clears out at the end of the season and disappears very fast because gift buyers or collectors scoop them up before the warehouse can restock. If you have kids or grandkids or just like those characters, this is a better time than waiting for a sale elsewhere. 4. ReadyWise Survival Backpack. Americans often talk about preparing go bags, but few actually do it, partly because buying items individually is a hassle and they don't know what's needed. This backpack packs 64 items, including freeze-dried food with a 25-year shelf life, a portable water filter, a first aid kit, a solar radio, and fire-starting tools into one place. It's originally $69.99 and is $15 off at $54.99 during this Hot Buys event, including home delivery. Keep it in your trunk or emergency closet, and when you need to evacuate quickly, you don't have to stand there wondering what you're missing. 5. Space Acacia Camping Tent Set. This is a product I didn't think I'd see on Costco.com, and I stopped for a while to make sure I read it right. It's a camping tent combined with a reinforced floating platform, featuring a sky view window for stargazing, and it folds into a rolling suitcase. It's $1,249 for the experience of floating on water overnight without worrying about bugs or ground dampness. It's not something everyone needs, but if you often take the family to the lake or beach and want something completely different from every previous trip, this is an option hard to find elsewhere at a similar price. 6. Swimways Spring Float Duo. The mesh sits partially submerged to keep your body cool throughout the day instead of baking in the sun on top of a float. It has built-in cocktail cup holders and 2 opposite seats so you can talk instead of everyone facing a different direction. At $49.99, it uses spring coil technology to fold down to the size of a dinner plate so it doesn't take up car space. This is the kind of gear that makes a weekend at the family pool or resort feel completely different. 7. King Camp Camping Lantern with Integrated Bug Zapper. The two biggest problems when camping overnight are lack of light and getting bitten by mosquitoes. $59.99 for this 2-pack solves both at once without needing to carry two separate devices. The 3-mode LED light integrates a mosquito-killing electric grid, a USB port to charge phones, outdoor standard waterproofing, and versatile hooks for hanging inside the tent or outside in the dining area. Selling them as a pair is smart because needing one for the tent and one for the cooking area is the reality of most camping trips. But what I saw next is the reason some people's kitchens look more intentional than mine. 8. Smeg 50's Story Retro Blender. Smeg is an Italian brand that anyone into interior design or cooking shows will recognize immediately because its 50s-style colors and curves are unlike anything else on a countertop. At $259.99 on Costco online, if you've ever checked prices at Williams-Sonoma or Sur La Table, you know how much you're saving without me saying more. The 600W motor crushes ice cubes and frozen fruit. It has double stainless steel blades, and the cream color on the counter is something guests will ask where you bought it before they ask anything else. 9. Smeg 50's Style 2-Slice Toaster. A $189 toaster sounds like a lot until you stand next to it and see why it often appears in interior design magazines and culinary shows. It has a powder-coated steel body, 6 browning levels, wide slots with automatic centering for even toasting, and defrost or reheat features for old bread without it getting dry and hard. This is the kind of item you buy once and use for 10 years. Every morning looking at it in the kitchen still feels satisfying, unlike $30 toasters that look worse by the month. 10. Smeg 50's Style Mini Electric Kettle. It holds about 27 ounces, enough for one person to make tea or coffee in the morning without boiling excess water and pouring it out. Costco online is one of the few places with this mini version, as most other retailers only sell the 57-ounce version. It features a 360-degree swivel base, auto shutoff when water boils or if empty, and an anti-spill spout, and is $149.99 for a kettle that looks like an intentional choice on a desk or nightstand, rather than just a random purchase. Once you see it in the right space, it's hard to think about buying anything else. 11. Smeg 50's Style Drip Coffee Machine 10-Cup. In the entire Smeg line on Costco online, this is the product that goes out of stock most frequently, and seeing it in stock today is why I'm mentioning it. It has an auto-start timer for morning brewing, adjustable aroma intensity, and a 60-minute keep warm function, making enough for 10 cups at once. Waking up to pre-brewed coffee sounds simple, but once you're used to it, you won't want to stop. If you've seen Smeg prices at Williams-Sonoma, the $219.99 here needs no further explanation. In this line, there is also something large families are waiting for, and the 2 independent control panels are why I say that. 12. Smeg 50's Style 4-Slice 2-Slot Toaster. It's $10 more than the 2-slice version, but in return, you get 2 completely independent control panels. This means someone who likes crispy toast and someone who likes it lightly toasted can toast at the same time without anyone waiting. For a family of 3 or 4, this is the real difference between a smooth breakfast and one where someone has to eat cold toast. This 4-slice Smeg is $199.99 on Costco online, and it's not always available. 13. Out in Nano Portable Espresso Machine Travel Kit. Portable espresso machines aren't rare, but this one heats the water itself using a rechargeable battery. That's what makes it completely different from any others I've seen. No plug or pre-boiled water needed, just toss it in the car or backpack. It has 20 bar pressure, works with both ground coffee and Nespresso capsules, and one charge brews 4 to 5 cups from cold water. It's $139.99, so from now on, business trips or camping doesn't mean drinking instant coffee the whole time. 14. Mikasa set of 6 espresso cups and saucers. Most retail espresso cups don't come with saucers, because that's how brands drive more revenue later. This set includes 6 matching saucers, thick, heat-retaining porcelain, and properly curved interiors to hold the crema. At a total of $34.99 for 6 pairs of cups and saucers, that's less than $6 a set. If you just bought the out-in or any espresso machine, This is a buy-it-once-and-be-done item, instead of drinking espresso out of a regular glass and wondering why it doesn't taste as good as a cafe. 15. Hamilton Beach Flex Brew Advanced 6-in-1 Coffee Maker. Many American families end up with 2 coffee machines on the counter because no one wants to give up their preference. And this machine solves that without anyone compromising. K-cups, ground coffee, a 10-cup carafe for the family on weekends, or brewing directly into a travel mug for a rushed morning. It has a removable water reservoir for easy cleaning, all in one machine for $99.99, which includes a $5 shipping fee. Buyers often say they wish they'd known about this machine before buying 2 separate ones. 16. Veratic Capri Cooler Side Table. Pull the sliding tabletop out to reveal an 8-gallon ice chest underneath. The top has a cutout for flowers or plants, and it's made entirely of weather-resistant faux rattan PP plastic for year-round outdoor use. If you bought 3 separate items, $99.99 wouldn't buy a single decent one. But here, all 3 functions are packed into one table. Place it by the pool or patio corner, and guests can grab their own drinks without anyone standing there pouring. It looks much more intentional than a regular plastic cooler. Next is something anyone with a laundry room or a large backyard knows they need but doesn't know where to buy the right one. 17. Trinity 30-inch stainless steel sink. The 14-inch depth is a figure worth visualizing before hearing the price, as it's deep enough to bathe a pet, soak large pots, or wash gardening tools that a standard kitchen sink would never have room for. It's made of rust-resistant 304 stainless steel, with adjustable leveling feet, and includes a pull-down faucet and a storage shelf below. Anyone who has gotten a quote for a utility sink installation from Home Depot knows where the $349.99, including delivery here, stands compared to the market. 18. CHI Lava Retractable Cord Iron. The most annoying part of using an iron isn't the ironing, it's the aftermath. Not knowing how to coil the cord, it getting tangled in the closet, or looking ugly left out. This iron solves that by having the cord automatically retract into the body with the press of a button. It has a non-stick ceramic sole plate for smooth gliding and powerful continuous steam. Once you've used a retractable cord version, you don't want to go back, and $69.99 for that convenience is a no-brainer. 19. AWA Backtrack Retro Boombox with Bluetooth, Silver. It plays AM/FM, CDs, cassettes, Bluetooth, USB, and SD cards, and even has a mic jack. If you still have those old cassettes or CDs from your youth, this radio plays them all without extra converters. The 80s handle design makes it look like an intentional display piece instead of just a regular Bluetooth speaker. Antique collectors or those looking for gifts for grandparents have been searching for this for a long time, and $179.99 on Costco online is a price nobody thought they'd find there. 20. Ophelia Counter Height Swivel Stool. Powder-coated steel frame, neutral-colored upholstered cushions, easy to match with most interiors, a smooth 360-degree swivel, and leveling feet to prevent wobbling. The neutral color is why this set of stools is often placed at kitchen islands without much thought about matching existing furniture. Anyone who has seen prices for equivalent bar stools at Pottery Barn or West Elm knows $449.99 for the set of 2, including delivery, stands compared to the market. 21. Harper Fabric Twin-Size Sleeper Chair. Costco offers white glove delivery for this product, meaning they deliver to the room, complete the setup, and clear away all packaging. No heavy lifting or assembly required. Normally a relaxing single sofa, it pulls out into a twin bed mattress with a folding metal frame inside. It has stain-resistant fabric and is a way to turn an office or reading room into a spare bedroom in less than a minute for guests. For small apartments or homes lacking a guest room, this is a more practical solution than a separate bed, and the entire assembly service is bundled into $1,249.99. The next item is much cheaper but solves a problem anyone with a lot of shoes faces and hasn't found a neat way to handle. 22. Stackable Shoebox and Organizer. Clear hard plastic lets you see the shoes inside without opening the lid. It has secure interlocking stacking joints, and the lid opens from both the front and the side with ventilation holes to prevent mold. Costco online limits purchases to 5 sets per member due to high demand. That's a clear enough signal that these are being scooped up fast. At just $34.99 for a 4-pack, sneakers or high heels stay protected from dust and deformation, while looking more like a display case than a messy shoe corner. 23. Trinity 4-tier shoe rack. A 4.9-star rating from Costco users is rare, and it's not because it looks pretty, but because it doesn't get wobbly after a few months like cheap plastic racks. It has a chrome-plated steel frame, assembles in 10 minutes, and holds 12 to 16 pairs of shoes. And the engineered wood top serves as a table for keys or bags. Compared to plastic racks in the same price range, there's no comparison. And $69.99 for that durability is a level many say they wish they bought sooner. 24. 3M Command Broom and Mop Grippers in strips. Brooms and mops leaning against the wall often fall over, and leaving them on the floor causes the bristles to bend and wear out quickly. This Command Gripper set solves both issues by hanging them directly on the wall, without drilling a single hole. The rubber roller automatically grips handles of different diameters, and removing them leaves no scars on the wall. This is the kind of clearance item that gets bought out fast, because $14.99 for something that solves a practical problem everyone has is a price that doesn't need long deliberation. 25. Adriana Papel Women's Airflow Set. The Airflow woven fabric is breathable, something you only understand after putting it on, which is why people buy all 3 colors at once. It features wide leg pants paired with a loose top, is wrinkle-resistant, and is perfect for walking the streets or flying. The video reviewer rates this as one of the few fashion items they want to buy in every color on the spot, and the entire 2-piece set for just $39.99 is a price hard to refuse if you're looking for summer wear. 26. Smeg 50-style mini electric kettle. This mini version holds about 27 ounces, enough for one person to make tea or coffee in the morning without boiling excess water and pouring it away. And the cream color goes out of stock in waves, so if you see it, you should decide early. It has a stainless steel body, a 360-degree swivel base, and auto shut-off when the water boils or if it's dry. The difference from a standard electric kettle is that, on a desk or kitchen corner, it looks like an intentional choice rather than a random purchase. And the total, including home delivery, is $149.99. There is one thing that sensitive skin or children can use, and I will explain why that isn't easy to find at this price point. 27. ThinkSport All-Sheer Mineral Sunscreen Spray SPF 50+. ThinkSport uses zinc oxide as the active ingredient, instead of synthetic chemicals. It contains no ingredients harmful to coral reefs, making it compliant in Hawaii under Hawaii Act 104, is 80-minute water resistant, and the 360-degree mist nozzle sprays even when upside down. Sensitive skin or children can use it without worry. And if you're buying equivalent minerals at a drugstore, the 2-bottle set here at $25.99 is a very different number from what you're currently paying. 28. Neogen Dermalogy Daylight Protection Airy Sunscreen SPF 50. It features a lightweight, fast-absorbing texture that leaves no sticky residue or white cast. Unlike standard sunscreens, it provides hydration while offering a subtle tone-up effect similar to a makeup primer. Previously, people often purchased 2 separate products to achieve these results, yet this formula has garnered rave reviews for its smooth, silky finish. Even from users accustomed to high-end sunscreens, all for $39.99. 29. Flamingo Disposable Dermaplane Razors. Dermaplaning, a technique using a fine blade to remove peach fuzz and dead skin cells for a smoother complexion and better makeup application, is going viral on TikTok, and Costco is selling a 10-pack of Flamingo razors for just $17.99, a price point unheard of at drugstores or beauty salons. These razors feature stainless steel blades with safety guards to prevent nicks and lightweight handles for easy maneuvering. Since each razor lasts for 1 or 2 uses, the set provides months of supply without the need to restock. 30. Torridin Cell Amazing Firming Gel Mask. The contouring biogel fits the face closely, containing collagen and deep moisturizing essences. After wearing it for 20 to 30 minutes, your skin looks different in a way that makes guests ask if you just came back from a spa or finally got enough sleep. Costco Online often offers an additional $9 instant savings on this product, so check the price at the time you view it to see if it's currently on sale before ordering. The 10-count box at the regular $39.99 or $30.99 during a sale is why buyers often stock up instead of buying one box at a time. 31. Burt's Bees Beeswax Lip Balm. Buying individually elsewhere usually costs nearly $5 a tube of Burt's Bees, whereas $19.99 for the 8-count set here works out to less than $2.50 each. This set includes 2 ultra conditioning tubes for deep moisture and 6 traditional unscented, unflavored tubes. With 100% natural ingredients from beeswax and vitamin E, the whole family can use them without worrying about components. Many American families buy a set and scatter them throughout the house, in the car, in handbags, and on desks for convenience. The final item today is why professional gardeners and backyard enthusiasts no longer use standard sprayers. 32. Ortho 2-gallon backpack sprayer. Some manual tasks are manageable, but spraying an entire large garden with a hand pump sprayer is a chore most people try to avoid repeating after doing it just once. With a rechargeable battery providing continuous pressure, a 2-gallon capacity that allows for a full pass without stopping, a weight-distributing backpack harness, and an adjustable spray wand, this tool eliminates hand fatigue as an excuse for putting off garden care. All for just $89.99. Costco.com does not require you to go to the warehouse to shop, but some online products have different return policies than in-warehouse purchases. Check the Returns Policy tab on each product before ordering, especially for furniture and large appliances. Today, a series of products most favored by Costco members have gone on sale at the same time, and if you don't know which ones are truly worth buying and which ones only appear to be worth buying, you are in the right place. You'd be awesome if you subscribed and liked this video. 1. Shark Hydro-Go Misting Fan. This fan is being cleared out not because it is bad, but because Costco needs shelf space for fall inventory. It is a 6-speed, portable misting fan with an integrated water tank that produces a fine mist for instant cooling. The battery runs for 6 to 10 hours continuously, and the original price of $99.99 is being marked down to $79.97 under the manager's special program. You save $20 on something you can still use for fall camping, place in an RV, or keep as a backup when the house loses power during the heat, and it is not something you use for only one season and then discard. 2. Body Glove Women's Flip-Flops. Body Glove is a water and beach brand, not a cheap brand, and $8.97 for a pair of their genuine flip-flops is a price I didn't think I'd see here. The original price of $12.99 is now on clearance because Costco is clearing summer shelves to bring in fall and winter items. Featuring a super lightweight EVA sole, comfortable straps that won't hurt between your toes, and fully waterproof construction. I won't explain too much more because if you've ever spent all day standing at the beach or pool, you know the value of a good pair of sandals, and at under $9, there is no reason to hesitate. There is one more pair that anglers and campers often choose for a very specific reason related to outdoor weather. 3. Body Glove Men's Flip-Flops. Miz is not a name many people recognize immediately, but this is a line of beach sandals for men that campers and anglers often choose because the soles withstand the sun well, do not deform when worn outdoors for long periods, and are made of a water-resistant material that doesn't make your feet feel heavy after a few hours of standing. The original price of $13.99 is down to $9.97 in this end-of-season clearance, and at that level, even if you only use them for a few beach trips a year, the cost per use is a laughable figure when calculated. 4. Hydrangea plants. This is the only time of year that Costco clears out hydrangea plants to the $12.97 level from the original price of $19.99. And the reason is not because the plants are bad, but because they need outdoor shelf space for upcoming pumpkins and Halloween decorations. They have large pots, healthy root systems, and large, round seasonal blooms. Experienced gardeners know this is the ideal time to buy them to divide the roots and propagate for next season. If you have a yard or an empty balcony, $12.97 is a price you will not see again until next year. 5. Zuru X-Shot Foam Water Blaster 6-pack. 6 water guns in one set for $7.97, with a shooting range of 8 to 10 feet, and an easy pump mechanism suitable for young children ages 3 and up. and Costco is clearing them out because summer break is ending. The original price was $14.99, and this nearly half-off discount happens only once a year at the end of August. If you have young nieces, nephews, or grandkids, or are planning a backyard party for next summer, buying now to store away is a more practical way to save than waiting until the middle of next summer to buy them again at full price. 6. Light-up cornhole set. A standard cornhole set without lights on the market already starts at $80 to $90, while versions with LED lights are usually no less than $150. Costco is selling this set at $99.97 after a drop from $129.99, featuring a sturdy frame that meets tournament standards and durable beanbags double-stitched against bursting. And an LED light ring around the target hole is the very feature that keeps a BBQ game going even after the sun sets. The reason it is on sale isn't quality, but because the shipping box is too bulky, taking up warehouse space that Costco needs to clear out. 7. Shark Stratus Cordless Vacuum. Anyone who has ever sat pulling hair off a vacuum brush roll after every use knows why an anti-hair wrap cleaner head matters more than anything else on the spec sheet. The Shark Stratos has that exact feature, plus CleanSense IQ technology that automatically boosts suction power when encountering dirt without you needing to adjust it, and a multi-flex joint that helps vacuum under beds without bending over. The original price of $299.99 is currently discounted by $60, down to $239.99 during this member savings event, whereas Dyson charges much higher prices for each of these features individually. Next is a product I don't need to introduce by name, but few people notice the equivalent count on the box when calculating. 8. Charmin Ultra Soft Bath Tissue. Not every Charmin sale at Costco hits the $6 off mark, but this time it is right there. The original price is $29.99, down to $23.99, and the number worth remembering more than the price is that these 30 mega rolls are equivalent to over 100 regular standard rolls when you put them side by side. 2-ply, highly absorbent and septic safe. This is the kind of product smart shoppers stock up when the price is right, instead of buying small packs at local supermarkets for a significantly higher price each time. 9. Cascade Complete Shine Boost. If you are buying dishwashing pods separately and rinse aids separately, now is the time to combine them into one, because Cascade Complete Shine Boost has built-in rinse aid in every single pod, helping dishes and glassware shine spot-free without any extra steps. The 92-count tub is originally $21.99, currently discounted by $4 down to $17.99 in this month's coupon book, saving both money and kitchen cabinet space, and 92 pods last for nearly 3 months without having to think about repurchasing. 10. Kirkland Signature Free and Clear Laundry Detergent. Unscented detergent brands for sensitive skin like All Free and Clear or 7th Generation sell much smaller bottles for $15 to $20, and the number of loads usually comes out to no more than 50 to 60. Kirkland Free and Clear is selling 194 fluid ounces for $14.99 after a $3.60 discount off the original price of $18.59, enough for 146 loads, and this dye-free, perfume-free formula has been dermatologist tested to be safe for sensitive skin. Families with newborns or people who often have fragrance allergies who haven't made the switch to this yet, this is a sensible time to try it because the price is never better than this. 11. Kirkland Signature Organic Peanut Butter. 2 28-ounce jars of Kirkland Organic Peanut Butter for $9.99 after a $3 discount off the original price of $12.99, and its ingredients consist of only 2 things: organic dry-roasted peanuts and sea salt. No palm oil, no artificial sugar, and no preservatives. And this is a level of simplicity that many other organic peanut butter brands still fail to achieve despite charging significantly higher prices. The back-to-school season is when Costco pushes this deal, and the 56 ounces total is enough for a whole month of making morning sandwiches without having to think about buying more. 12. Just Bare Lightly Breaded Chicken Breast Chunks. People call this Chick-fil-A at home, and I didn't come up with that comparison myself. The TikTok community has said it enough times for it to become common knowledge. It is made from 100% whole muscle chicken breast, not ground chicken, with no antibiotics and no hormones. The breading is thin and gets crispy after 10 to 12 minutes in the air fryer. The 4-pound bag is normally $19.99, but this month Costco has discounted it by $4, so you only pay $15.99. Once you have this in your freezer, a quick lunch for the whole family is no longer an issue. There is another snack item where a 90-pack box looks big, but if there are children in the house, it won't last long. 13. Welch's Fruit Snacks. 90 pouches of Welch's Fruit Snacks for $11.99 after a $3.80 discount from the original $15.79, which works out to less than 14 cents a pouch for something children take to school as an afternoon treat. The main ingredient is real fruit. It contains vitamins A, C, and E, is gluten-free, and has no preservatives. This is an item parents stockpile at the beginning of the school year because they know 90 pouches won't last until next month if there are kids in the house. And this price is lower than anywhere selling individual pouches. 14. Kirkland Signature Organic K-Cup Coffee Pods. If you are buying individual K-Cups at Target or Walmart, 25 cents per cup is the number you need to know before buying anything else there again. That is the price per cup when you pick up this 120-count box of Kirkland Fairtrade Organic Pods and see the price of $29.99, a savings of $8 compared to the regular $37.99 price. They are fully compatible with all Keurig machines, and 120 pods are enough for 4 months of 1 cup a day without worrying about running out. 15. Spam Less Sodium. Costco rarely offers deep discounts on less sodium Spam, so when the price of an 8-pack of 12-ounce cans drops from the regular $25.99 to $19.59, a saving of over $6.40, it is truly a deal worth stocking up on. That works out to about $2.44 per can for authentic, less sodium Spam, which retains its rich flavor while containing 25% less salt than the classic version and boasts a long shelf life. Savvy shoppers know these sales are infrequent, so they tend to buy the maximum allowed quantity the moment they spot the deal. 16. Oral-B IO Complete Clean Electric Toothbrush. Buying a single high-end Oral-B IO brush individually, on the outside, usually costs no less than $90 to $100. So when you pick up this 2-brush set box, see the price of $139.99 and know that the original price was $169.99, meaning you are saving $30. The math in your head happens very fast. Featuring micro-vibrating wave technology, a pressure sensor with a 3-color light signal to prevent brushing too hard and damaging tooth enamel, and a dentist-recommended 2-minute timer. Once you've used it, you won't want to go back to a regular toothbrush. 17. Premier Protein 30-gram Protein Shakes. Gym goers know Premier Protein and know its price at GNC or Target isn't cheap at all. The 18-pack was originally $31.99, but Costco marked it down by $8, making it just $23.99, which comes out to about $1.33 a bottle, containing 30 grams of protein, only 1 gram of sugar, and 160 calories, along with 24 vitamins and minerals. Keep it in the fridge for busy mornings when you still need adequate nutrition before leaving the house. It's not something you drink just because you feel like it, but because it solves a practical problem. 18. Huggies Little Movers Plus Diapers. This Plus line isn't sold in regular supermarkets. It is an exclusive version at Costco with superior absorbency compared to regular Huggies. A 198-count box of size 3 was originally $52.99 and is currently discounted by $10 down to $42.99. Featuring a 100% breathable outer cover and a 4-way stretch waistband to prevent leaks when the baby moves around. Coming out to just 21 cents per premium diaper, this is the reason mothers who know this deal usually buy the maximum limit as soon as they see it. The next part is something. I stood and read the bottle label for a while because I didn't think Unilever would set that price here. 19. Nexus Therapy Humectress Shampoo and Conditioner. A hair salon usually charges more for a single wash than the price of a bottle in this set. And that's the easiest way to understand why this 2-pack of 32 fluid-ounce Nexus bottles are currently $22.99 instead of the original $34.99 price tag, meaning you save $12.99. Unilever is subsidizing nearly 35%, right when hair needs recovery after summer from the sun, chlorine, and ocean water. Formulated with elastin protein and caviar extract, the result of silky soft hair from the very first wash is something users actually confirm, not just a claim on the label. 20. Adidas Tricot Tracksuits. The Adidas clothing section is always more crowded than usual every August because parents know this is the time for the best prices of the year on authentic gear. Adult sets, originally $19.99, are reduced by $5 to $14.99, and kids sets are down from $17.99 to $12.99 with the same reduction. They feature Adidas's signature lightweight, shiny tricot material and the classic three-stripe stitching. They are soft and durable through many machine washes. At that price, buying an extra backup set to wear at home is a decision that doesn't require much thought. 21. Skechers hands-free slip-ins. There is a specific reason why Skechers hands-free slip-ins are top sellers for seniors and pregnant women. The heel pillow technology allows you to slide your feet in without bending over or using your hands to pull them on. Originally priced at $38.99, Skechers is offering a $7 discount. So on Costco shelves, you pay only $31.99. The memory foam insole provides comfort from the very first step. And this is the kind of shoe where once you've tried it, it's really hard to put up with traditional lace-up styles again. 22. Olay Super Serum 8-in-1. At Target or Ulta, a single bottle of Olay Super Serum retails for $29 to $38. So when you see a 2-pack set here for only $39.99, you immediately understand why this shelf is often empty before the weekend. 5 powerhouse ingredients: niacinamide, vitamin C, collagen peptide, vitamin E, and AHA are packed into a single skincare step to address 8 skin concerns regarding tone, moisture, and wrinkles. Each bottle comfortably lasts 4 to 6 months, and at around $20 per bottle, it is hard to pass up. 23. Grace and Stella Eye Masks. 24 pairs of Grace and Stella eye masks for $13.99 here, while that exact same box is listed at $23.99 in beauty stores, meaning you save $10 on an item that beauty bloggers use before applying makeup. Formulated with hyaluronic acid and plant-based collagen, the cool golden crystal gel texture instantly reduces dark circles and puffiness under the eyes. At just 58 cents a pair for a quality skincare product, that is a price few stores can compete with. Now for something dentists often recommend, and Costco is selling 2 for the price others sell 1 for. 24. Oral-B IO Electric Toothbrush. This standard IO series is simpler than the Complete Clean, but the core technology remains the smooth magnetic IO motor recommended by dentists. The original price for the 2-pack isn't cheap, but Costco is currently selling it for $99.99, which comes out to about $50 each for a series where buying a single brush elsewhere costs around $90 to $100. Getting 2 for nearly the price of 1 is a piece of math that, once calculated, requires no second thought. 25. e.l.f. Power Grip Primer Duo. e.l.f. Power Grip has been the most viral primer on TikTok for the past 2 years. And the reason isn't marketing. It's because it actually locks makeup in place for 12 hours without needing a setting spray. The retail price is usually around $10 to $11 a bottle, and this 2-pack set here is priced at $23.99, featuring a larger volume than the standard version sold at Ulta or Target. The water-based gel formula contains hyaluronic acid. Just apply a thin layer before applying foundation, and you're good to go. 26. Sea Salt Popcorn. This 36-pack box of sea salt popcorn is priced at $9.99 here, which comes out to less than 28 cents a bag for popcorn popped from whole grain corn, using sunflower oil and natural sea salt. That is gluten-free and significantly lower in calories than regular popcorn. This is the kind of snack where buying 1 box lasts you an entire month for taking to work, school, or tossing into a bag when going camping. And 28 cents a bag is a price a convenience store could never offer you. 27. Brioche Hamburger Buns. Kroger or Trader Joe's sells 4 to 6 count packs of brioche buns for $4 to $5. And here, Costco is selling a 12 count pack for just $5.69, meaning the unit price per bun is significantly cheaper than at any other supermarket. Made following a French recipe rich in butter and eggs, the crust is soft, smooth, rich, and fragrant. When toasted, it fills the entire kitchen with a delicious aroma. And this is the kind of item that makes a weekend backyard barbecue with homemade hamburgers taste so much better simply because of the buns you chose. 28. Bacon's Japanese Barbecue Sauce. A bottle of Bacon's at Target has a small volume and costs $7 to $8, while the bottle here is nearly 34 ounces for $9.69, meaning you are buying nearly double the volume for a price only slightly higher. It is made according to a traditional Japanese family recipe with no preservatives, featuring a balanced, sweet and savory flavor from soy sauce marinated with ginger and garlic. The food-loving community has voted this the best barbecue marinade at Costco for many consecutive years. Smoothie enthusiasts often buy at least 2 bags at a time, and when I ask why, the answer is always the price, not because they like to stockpile. 29. Organic mango chunks. Whole Foods sells pre-cut frozen organic mangoes for a price often double what you are looking at here. A 5-pound bag of organic tree-ripened Kent and Tommy mangoes, cut into small chunks and individually quick frozen, is $10.69. It retains natural sweetness and vitamins, with no need for peeling or cutting. And this is the kind that smoothie fans or dieters often buy at least 2 bags at a time because they know this price isn't always available. One thing few people notice is that the products most purchased by members are usually the ones Costco discounts the least because they know people will buy them anyway. Today, they are actually discounting them. And that is why this list is different from typical weeks. Costco has great deals every summer. But this year, there is one thing I haven't seen at this price point in all my years of shopping at Costco. And it's not what you're thinking of right now. You'd be awesome if you subscribed and liked this video. 1. Poppi Prebiotic Soda. Shark Tank put Poppi on the air, and TikTok made it a household name. But the $2.50 per can price at Target makes many people look and put it back. Here, an 18-pack is down from $20.89 to $13.97 during this month's member savings, coming out to less than 78 cents per can for something containing natural apple cider vinegar, soluble fiber for digestive support, only 5 grams of sugar, and 25 calories. Saving nearly $20 compared to buying retail elsewhere is a number significant enough for me to put it in my cart without a second thought. 2. Mama Mancini's Jumbo Beef Meatballs. The real problem with weeknight dinners isn't not knowing what to cook, but having no energy left to start from scratch after a long day. This 3-pound tray of jumbo beef meatballs is fully cooked, seasoned with an authentic Italian recipe, and takes 10 minutes to heat up for a meal for 4 to 6 people. The original price was $14.99, currently discounted by $1.50 to $13.49 during an instant warehouse savings event, which breaks down to less than $4.50 per meal for the whole family. And that is a figure I find hard to pass up while standing in this frozen food aisle. 3. Mikasa Picture Frames. The 0.97-cent tail on a Costco price tag isn't a coincidence. It's a signal that they are truly clearing the shelves and won't be restocking this batch. These Mikasa frames feature a premium thin metal rim, tempered anti-glare glass, and a minimalist design that fits most interior styles. Normally $21.99, today they are $16.97. At a Mikasa-branded mall store with the same quality, you'd pay double without anyone explaining why. The next part is something every kitchen needs, but few think about until they see this lidded version. 4. Melamine Lazy Susan Turntable. Most Lazy Susans solve the issue of easily grabbing items on the table, but fail at storage afterward because they lack lids. This melamine version comes with a transparent lid, meaning after you're done serving at a party, you just put the lid on and put it straight into the fridge without transferring to another container. The melamine material is shatter-resistant and offers smooth 360-degree rotation. Originally $29.99, it's on end-of-season outdoor dining clearance for $19.97, and I honestly don't remember the last time I saw a Lazy Susan with a lid for under $20. 5. 12-piece melamine dinnerware set. Ceramic is beautiful but breaks, plastic is cheap but stains after a few months. This is exactly why thick melamine exists in the middle ground. It is impact-resistant, non-staining, dishwasher-safe, and retains its pattern after many wash cycles. This 12-piece set with elegant summer patterns was originally $29.99, now $19.97 on end-of-season patio dining clearance, which works out to $1.66 per piece. IKEA sells individual plates of the same quality for more than that. 6. Waffle weave cotton bath towels. Thick plush towels absorb water well, but take forever to dry, which causes that hidden musty smell you notice after a few weeks despite proper washing. The waffle weave structure solves this because the honeycomb surface creates airflow, absorbing quickly and drying almost immediately after use. 100% premium cotton, oversized for comfort, originally $9.99, now on clearance for $6.97. The Costco community on Reddit calls this the best bath towel under $10, and today, it's even lower than that. 7. Harmonix aluminum wind chime. This is something you buy at the start of summer for the highest price and at the end of summer for the lowest. And Costco is at that second point right now. Rust-proof aluminum alloy tubes, a deep, natural warm tone that isn't shrill, and a design built to withstand harsh weather through many seasons. Originally $34.99, now on clearance after the peak summer garden decor season for $24.97. A nearly 40% savings compared to buying similar models at garden centers. Buying to use now or storing for next spring both make sense at this price. 8. LED Flamingo Light Pair. When TikTok goes viral for something during peak season, that's when you pay the highest price. And this pair of flamingo lights is past that peak. Solar-powered by day, they glow beautifully at night without costing a cent in electricity. They feature an IP65 waterproof plastic shell and a unique flamingo shape unlike any standard garden light. The two-piece set was originally $49.99, now $34.97 on summer outdoor clearance. Buying at the end of the season to use starting next summer is the smartest way to get these. There is one thing in the outdoor section where the ingredients inside are the reason people buy it, not the price. 9. Spruce weed and grass killer. Roundup gets the job done, but you have to keep kids and pets off the yard for hours after spraying, which, for many families, is a practical issue rather than just a principle. Spruce solves that exact problem. A 0% toxic chemical formula that kills weeds at the root in just a few hours and is absolutely safe for kids and pets as soon as it dries. The large capacity bottle lasts for months on a big yard. Originally $49.99, it's now $34.97 on end-of-season garden care clearance. $15 cheaper for something you don't have to worry about every time the dog runs outside. 10. Dyson V15 Detect Total Clean Vacuum. Dyson is not a brand known for deep discounts, and that is exactly why the $140 instant savings on this V15 Detect needs more than a one-sentence explanation. A laser detects fine dust hidden under normal light that the eye cannot see. A sensor automatically adjusts suction power based on actual dirt levels, 60 minutes of continuous battery life, and 230 AW suction power. Original price, $699.99. Currently $140 off at $559.99. And the Costco version includes bonus accessory heads and a floor docking station worth over $100. Total actual savings are nearly $250 compared to buying the full set elsewhere. 11. Ninja Foodi Flex Basket Air Fryer. The removable divider inside this air fryer is something I haven't seen anywhere else at this price point. Removing the divider creates an 11-quart space large enough to roast a whole chicken. Installing the divider creates two independent zones to cook two different dishes simultaneously at different temperatures without mixing flavors. Competitors' fixed dual basket lines can do the second thing, but not the first, and they charge $60 to $80 more for that rigidity. The Ninja Flex Basket is normally $179.99, discounted by $40 this month to $139.99. 12. Nespresso Virtual Plus Deluxe Coffee Maker. The $50 discount is the obvious reason, but it's not the best reason to stop here. The Costco version of the Virtuo Plus Deluxe includes an Aerochino 3 milk frother, a pod trial voucher, and a bonus coffee pack. A total gift value up to $80 that few people calculate when comparing prices. Centrifusion technology spins at 7,000 RPM, automatically recognizes pod barcodes, and makes barista-quality espresso or lattes with one button. Originally $199.99, today it's $149.99. 13. Shark Never Change Air Purifier Max. 5 years without changing the filter is a number I had to double-check on the box after reading it. Standard air purifiers cost $200 to $300 in periodic filter replacements over that same period, meaning the real savings are much larger than today's $60 discount. It filters 99.98% of fine dust, pollen, and pet dander, covering 1,400 square feet. Normally $299.99, now down to $239.99 during the summer promotion. And if you add $0 in filter costs over 5 years, the picture is completely different. I brush my teeth the right way for 40 years. Until the next item in this video turned on a red light the very first time I used it. 14. Philips Sonicare Expert Clean 7300 Electric Toothbrush. 3 brushing modes, 3 intensity levels, 62,000 movements per minute, and Bluetooth connectivity to track brushing habits via an app. This is the Expert Clean line that dentists usually keep in their offices, not a standard Sonicare. The full 2-handle set is normally $179.99, discounted by an additional $40 this month to $139.99, which breaks down to $70 per unit, while buying one individually elsewhere costs $120 to $140. The American Dental Association recommends this line, and that isn't something every brand can achieve. 15. Tide Pods Ultra Oxy Laundry Detergent. These 4-in-1 pods combine laundry detergent, oxy cleaners, brighteners, and fabric softener into a single unit, effectively removing stubborn stains even in cold water. The regular price is $29.99, but a $6 member discount this month brings it down to $23.99, working out to about 23 cents per load. That is significantly cheaper than buying a small 20-count pack at CVS or Walgreens. It's an item I buy reflexively whenever I see it on sale, knowing for sure I'll use it all up before the next discount rolls around. 16. Dixie Ultra 10-inch Premium Paper Plates. A barbecue party and a flimsy paper plate sagging under a piece of grilled rib is a memory anyone who has experienced it doesn't want to repeat. FlexProof technology is grease-resistant, heavy-duty, and microwave-safe without warping. A 240-count pack is normally $22.49, discounted by $4.50 this month to $17.99, working out to 7 cents per plate, while a small 30-pack at a regular supermarket costs 3 times as much per plate and lacks that FlexProof layer. 17. Coco Nata de Coco Assorted Pudding. Adults won't admit to sneaking snacks from the fridge, but this pack of coconut jelly disappears faster than anything else I bring home in the summer. 100% real chewy nata de coco, natural mango, lychee, and honeydew flavors. It's best when chilled before eating. A 24-cup pack is normally $14.99. During the summer snack clearance before making room for Halloween, it's discounted by $3.50 to $11.49, less than 48 cents per cup, while regular supermarkets sell individual cups at a much higher price. 18. Honest Kids Organic Juice Drink. 3 criteria that are hard to meet simultaneously on a kid's juice box are USDA organic, no HFCS, and 65% less sugar than leading brands. Honest Kids does all 3, and the 40-pack, normally $15.99, is being marked down by $3.50 to $12.49 during this month's back-to-school event. This works out to 31 cents per organic certified pouch. And if you are preparing lunchboxes for your kids for school, this is something to put in the cart before thinking about anything else. There is something in this section where the packaging is smarter than any bag of chips I've ever seen. And that's why people buy it, not the flavor. 19. Pringles Variety Pack Potato Crisps. Chips in a can don't get crushed when stuffed into a backpack or lunchbox. That is an advantage standard snack bags don't have, and the reason many families choose Pringles for long trips over other brands at a similar price. 3 alternating flavors, a 45-can case normally $21.99, is discounted by $4.50 to $17.49 during the back-to-school and late summer road trip event, working out to 38 cents per can while gas stations charge 4 times that for the same size. 20. Perrier Sparkling Mineral Water. At 75 cents per glass bottle of Perrier imported from France, that is the figure I calculated after dividing $17.99 by 24 bottles. And if you have ever paid $3 to $4 for this same bottle at a restaurant or cafe, you immediately understand why I grabbed the whole case without a second thought. Naturally carbonated with no added gas, the glass bottle preserves the full flavor that plastic bottles cannot. Original price $22.99. During the summer refresh promotion, it is discounted by $5 to $17.99. Mixing mocktails for a party or drinking it straight is elegant at a cost no one feels guilty about. 21. Liquid IV Hydration Multiplier. Drinking plain water in the heat or at the gym is enough, until you learn that the body absorbs water into the bloodstream 2 to 3 times faster when the right electrolytes are present. And that's exactly what Liquid IV does that a standard water bottle can't. Cellular transport technology hydrates the blood faster, plus 5 essential vitamins are in every powder packet. A 30-count box, normally $29.99, is down $6 to $23.99 this month during peak heat. Bottled Gatorade costs twice as much and has none of those vitamins. 22. Quaker Oats Nutritious Breakfast. 10 pounds of natural whole grain oats for $10.49 is the figure I calculated before I dared say it. Normally $13.99, discounted by $3.50 during this month's back-to-school event. No preservatives, rich in heart-healthy beta-glucan fiber, enough breakfast for the whole family for 2 to 3 months without having to think further about breakfast during that time. Cook oatmeal porridge in the morning, make chilled overnight oats for the summer, or bake oatmeal cookies on the weekend. 23. Max Sports Folding Wagon. Americans call this wagon the national choice, not because of marketing, but because it has appeared at almost every beach, park, and picnic for decades without breaking. The steel frame handles a 350-pound load, 600D polyester fabric is tear-resistant, and the oversized wheels roll smoothly on sand where small wheels cannot. It folds in seconds. The price is super cheap at Costco at $79.99, while Amazon and Walmart charge $115 to $135 for the same load capacity. The $40 to $55 difference is a number I double-checked on my phone right at the shelf before grabbing one. I brought the next item home, and my daughter asked me which bakery I bought it from. She didn't believe me when I told her the price. 24. Frosty Peach and Mango Fruit-Shaped Dessert. In the outside market, it's $8 to $10 for one of these 3D peach and mango cream cakes. Any trendy bakery charges that because it has been viral on TikTok and Instagram all year. A 6-count box at Costco is $11.70, working out to less than $2 each, 80% cheaper than buying them individually outside. A crisp white chocolate shell on the outside, a soft and flavorful fruit cream filling on the inside, and 3D shaping so lifelike that many people hesitate to take a bite. This is something I bring to a party, and guests ask where I bought it before asking if it's good. 25. Crab cakes with lemon. Flip over any commercial crab cake packaging, and the #1 ingredient is usually flour or starch, not crab meat. Costco Seafood reverses that. Real snow crab and Jonah crab meat make up more than 70 to 80% of the content with balanced seasoning and little filler. Bake it in the oven or air fryer for 15 minutes, and it's ready to serve. The price is approximately $21.99 per pound, while seafood restaurants and Whole Foods charge $40 to $50 for that same real meat quality. This is a price gap I find worth the time to stop for in this section. 26. Slumber Chill Cooling Sheet Set. Touch these sheets for the first time in the middle of a hot afternoon, and you'll immediately understand why they are called Instant Cool Touch. Literally cool to the touch, not just marketing. The thin, breathable fabric doesn't trap body heat, allowing you to sleep without turning the AC so low that you wake up in the middle of the night from the cold. Cooling sheet sets with the same technology on the market usually go for $100 to $150. The Costco version is $34.99 for queen and $44.99 for king. This is a $60 to $100 difference that I find hard to justify if I don't buy them. 27. Ninja Creamy Deluxe 11-in-1 Ice Cream Maker. For 2 years in a row, the Ninja Creamy has been a global sensation and constantly out of stock at retailers. The reason isn't because it makes better ice cream than a shop, but because it gives you total control over ingredients. Sugar-free protein ice cream for gym-goers, pure fresh fruit sorbet for kids, or vegan gelato for those with dairy allergies. The deluxe version at Costco is $189.99 and includes 3 processing points instead of 2, like the standard version, while the market charges $220 to $249 for that lesser version, $40 to $60 cheaper plus extra accessories. 28. Green-made 5-tier resin shelving. Home Depot and Lowe's charge $50 to $65 for 5-tier plastic shelves with the same 150-pound load capacity per shelf. Costco sells them for $34.99 for something I see no significant difference in material or strength after carefully reading the specs. Heavy-duty molded resin won't rust or rot, assembles without tools, and has locking connectors to join multiple shelves when more space is needed. Saving $15 to $30 per shelf is a number that adds up quickly when you need to buy 2 or 3 to clean out the garage. Your next trip is missing one thing, and I figured that out after looking at the next box in this video long enough to understand why it's different. 29. Hard side luggage set. The market sells a 2-piece luggage set for $280 to $350 without any extras. Costco sells it for $179.99 and includes a set of packing cubes, a shoe bag, a laundry bag, and luggage tags, which would cost an additional $30 to $40 if bought separately. The polycarbonate shell is impact-resistant, with smooth 360-degree spinner wheels and an aviation standard TSA lock. The total savings compared to buying an equivalent full set elsewhere is up to $100 to $150. And that is a figure I calculated carefully before saying it, not just an estimate. 30. Salt Life Beach Canopy. While a normal beach umbrella covers one person sitting upright, this Salt Life sun canopy is 7 feet tall. Airy enough for the whole family to stand up and move around underneath without hunching over. UV 50+ sun protection fabric, sand anchors, and sturdy guy ropes ensure it won't flip in the wind. It comes with a fabric shoulder bag for easy transport. Dick's Sporting Goods charges $85 to $110 for the same brand and size. Here, it's $55.99, a 35 to 40% saving. And as the beach season ends, this is the lowest price you'll see until next summer. 31. Tropical Guava Passion. Disney charges $6 to $7 for a cup of Dole Whip at the park, and people still wait in long lines because there's no way to buy it for home. Until Costco started selling an 8-cup pack for $9.79 for that legendary dessert. Completely vegan, with no dairy and gluten-free, with a refreshing pink guava and passion fruit flavor, and a smooth, creamy texture without ice crystals. This is something I bring home, and the whole family asks where I got it before asking if it's good. And the answer surprises them more than the flavor inside. 32. Titan Pro Expandable Lunch Bag. The 2 specialized Ice Walls gel packs included are what I noticed first, not the bag. Buying a pair of equivalent quality gel packs separately costs $10 to $12, meaning the Titan Pro bag with deep freeze insulation that keeps cool all day and the ability to double its volume is almost a free gift. Normally $32 to $38 on Amazon for the same Titan Pro line. At Costco, it's only $20, saving $12 to $18 for something I've seen as the best-selling model in the work accessories section for many years. 33. Biore UV SPF 50 Sunscreen. The aqua-rich, water-based formula is what sets this Japanese sunscreen apart from typical SPF 50 products. It is non-greasy, leaves no white cast, and absorbs into the skin in seconds without any waiting time. While Ulta Beauty and Amazon sell individual tubes for $14 to $16, a 3-pack at Costco costs $29.99, working out to $10 per tube and offering savings of about 35% compared to buying them separately. With SPF 50 PA+ protection, it is ideal for summer sun exposure. And it is consistently the first item to sell out whenever Costco US stocks it, as the beauty community recognizes its value better than anyone else. Before you head to Costco this week, remember one thing. The $65 annual membership fee breaks down to only $5 per month, meaning just one deal like the Dyson today and you've already broken even for the whole year. Everything else in this video is pure profit. I've been going to Costco long enough to know that this week's Best Buy isn't in electronics and it isn't in the food court. It's on the shelf that 90% of people walk past without stopping. And today, I'm going to point you straight to it. You'd be awesome if you subscribed and liked this video. 1. Tide Evo Laundry Tiles. I picked up this cardboard box and couldn't believe it. It's about the size of a magazine but contains 66 tablets, dissolves completely in cold water, and its Ultra Oxy formula tackles even the toughest stains. The list price is $23.99, discounted by $5 this month for $18.99. Compared to the 150 fluid-ounce laundry detergent can I still struggle to carry from the car into the house, this little box is so light you'll almost forget you just bought laundry. 2. Dixie Ultra Premium Paper Plates. Cheap paper plates will sag under your ribs and spill sauce all over your thighs in the middle of a picnic. And I say this from real experience. Dixie Ultra is different. Its flex-proof coating is grease-resistant, the 10 and 1/16 inch sizes are big enough for real food, and it's microwave-safe without warping or softening. Originally $16, this month it's down $4 to just $12 for all 300, enough to last through late summer BBQs and Labor Day without having to count them. And there's a health deal in the next aisle that I noticed many people walking past. 3. Philips Sonicare Electric Toothbrush. Dentists often recommend Sonicare but rarely mention where to buy it at a truly reasonable price, and that's exactly why I lingered for a while in front of this shelf. A full set of 2, with a 21-day battery life per charge, and sonic waves that remove 7 times more plaque than a regular manual toothbrush, is listed at $99.99 and is currently discounted by $30 to $69.99. Buying them individually at Target or CVS would cost roughly the same. So this set is a great deal if 2 people in the house need to replace their toothbrushes. 4. Frito-Lay Variety Pack. Lay's, Doritos, Cheetos, and Fritos are all in one box. And this time, the mix is quite balanced. It's not skewed too heavily toward Fritos, like some other versions I've seen before. Listed at $16.99, it's $3.50 off during this month's back-to-school promotion, bringing it down to $13.49 for all 30 bags. That works out to about 45 cents for a name-brand bag, while convenience stores charge $1.50 for the same size. It works for school lunchboxes, office snacks, or weekend football games. 5. Deck tiles. The 97-cent mark on the price tag at Costco isn't random and doesn't always mean the best deal, but this one was different. Originally priced at $24.99, the summer clearance sale reduced it to $19.97 for a set of 8 interlocking, tool-free, weather-resistant, and quick-draining faux wood panels. 8 panels cover approximately 11 square feet of balcony decking, enough for a proper seating area without needing a plumber or drilling any holes. 6. Step 2. Tropical Splash Lagoon. Summer is almost over, but here's exactly why you should buy this now instead of waiting until next year. Originally $99.99, it's on end-of-season clearance for $69.97 because Costco needs to clear shelves for fall stock. This means you can store it in your garage and use it next summer for $30 less. Made of safe, high-quality molded plastic, it features an integrated fountain and spinning wheel, keeping children from 18 months to 6 years old busy outdoors all afternoon without needing a screen. Next is something that looks like a toy for kids, but parents are actually the ones who need it most. 7. Bubble machine. Honestly, this machine isn't for kids. Kids are the ones who enjoy it the most, but the real buyers are parents or grandparents who want 15 minutes of quiet in the backyard while the kids chase bubbles. Listed at $16.99, it was on clearance for $9.97. And these kinds of 97-cent items at Costco usually sell out before you get a second chance. It's battery-operated, has a spill-proof tray, and has a motor that creates thousands of bubbles per minute. 8. Tommy Bahama UPF 50 Beach Umbrella. The beach season is almost over, and Costco knows that better than anyone. So this Tommy Bahama UPF 50 umbrella, originally priced at $28.99, is now on clearance for $19.97. The lightweight aluminum frame prevents it from flipping over. The twist-lock pegs drill straight into the sand without needing anyone to hold it, and the UPF 50 rated fabric protects the whole family's skin from the summer sun. Buying it now is a smart move because you won't find this price next year. 9. Dyson Cool CF1 Cooling Fan. Dyson clearances at Costco are rare and usually sell out faster than you think, so I'm taking my time here. Originally priced at $299.99, it's now on sale for $229.97, a $70 discount on something Amazon rarely offers. It features air multiplier technology for a gentle airflow, is bladeless, making it completely safe for homes with children or pets, and comes with a remote control. The price is still high. I won't pretend otherwise, but this is the lowest price you'll actually find for this model. 10. Tresanti Aurora Height Adjustable Desk. Back to school isn't just for students, and this desk is proof. Originally priced at $299.99, this month's home office sale offers a $100 discount, bringing the price down to $199.99. It features built-in USB and Type-C charging ports on the tabletop, plus memory to save your preferred height, something cheaper desks never have. The lifting mechanism is smooth, requires no complicated assembly, and if you're working from home with your old desk and your back aches after 3 hours, this is a truly worthwhile investment. 11. Philips Water Flosser. My dentist has been reminding me to floss for over a decade, and I still haven't been consistent. So when I saw this, I immediately understood why it sells so well. The QuadStream technology sprays water in an X shape for deep cleaning between teeth. The large reservoir means no need to refill midway, and it has multiple pressure settings for sensitive gums. Originally priced at $129.99, it's currently discounted by $30 in this month's Philips Costco promotion to $99.99. It's especially useful for those with braces, as regular floss often can't reach all the gaps. The next product is the one I saw being bought most as a gift in the personal care section today. 12. Philips Norelco Shaver. From the same Philips brand, but designed for a completely different grooming need, it features a 360-degree pivoting head that follows the contours of your face, supports both wet and dry shaving, and is 100% waterproof, making it worry-free for travel or use in the shower. You are looking at a price of $119.99, reflecting a $30 discount off the original $149.99 price as part of this month's member savings event, plus attachments for trimming nose hair and sideburns that standard shavers lack. 13. Olay Super Serum. This is going viral on TikTok for its visible skin brightening effects, but the reason I stopped here is because Costco is selling a 2-pack for the price you'd pay for one elsewhere. 5 benefits in one, including niacinamide, vitamin C, collagen peptide, AHA, and vitamin E. It absorbs quickly without feeling greasy. Originally $39.99, it's $10 off in this month's beauty catalog, making it $29.99 for 2 large bottles, meaning the second bottle is almost free if you calculate based on the individual price at CVS or Walgreens. 14. AG1 All-in-One Nutrition Powder. Have you heard the name AG1 on podcasts? Because almost every major health show in the US is sponsored by them, which makes many people skeptical. I understand that skepticism, but having 75 vitamins, minerals, and probiotics in one dissolvable packet every morning replaces a dozen individual pills, so the convenience factor is real. Originally $72.99, this month's member offer takes $10 off, making it $62.99 for a box of 40 individual travel packs. 15. Honey Nut Cheerios. There are some things at Costco that don't need much explanation, and Honey Nut Cheerios on sale is one of them. 2 large boxes of whole grain oats with honey nut flavor. Breakfast is finished with milk before the whole house is even fully awake. Originally $9.90, this month's back-to-school sale takes $3 off, making it $6.90 for the 2-box set. Enough breakfast for a whole month without having to think about it again. 16. Plain Cheerios. This version gets less attention because it lacks the sweet honey flavor, but this is exactly why many doctors and nutritionists recommend it more. 100% whole grain oats, gluten-free, with only 1 gram of sugar per serving. And it holds the Heart Healthy certification from the American Heart Association. Originally $8.90, it's also part of the $3 off back-to-school sale, making it $5.90 for the 2-box set. It's suitable for people monitoring blood sugar, toddlers starting solids, or anyone cutting back on sugar who still wants a quick breakfast. There was something I put in my cart today before I could even finish reading the label, because I knew it would sell out fast. 17. Ultra-filtered milk mocha latte canned coffee. The 0.97-cent price tag was the first signal I saw before reading the product name, and when I flipped the can over to see 14 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar, no lactose, and natural caffeine from coffee, I immediately understood why this pallet was almost sold out. Originally $14.99, it's on clearance for $9.97 for a case of 16 cans, which is less than 63 cents for a high-quality protein coffee, whereas buying it at a shop costs 5 or 6 times more without a single gram of protein. 18. Oral-B iO Complete Clean. The real difference between Oral-B iO and a regular electric toothbrush isn't the rotating brush head, but the pressure sensor light. Green when you're brushing with the right pressure, and red when you're unintentionally harming your gums. Originally priced at around $100, now discounted by $30 to $69.99 for a full set of 2. If you're hesitating between Sonicare and Oral-B, the real question is whether your gums are sensitive, because that's what will really decide it. 19. Shark Stratos Cordless Vacuum. If you have dogs, cats, or long-haired residents, I don't need to say more than anti-hair wrap dual brush roll, because anyone who has ever had to stop a vacuum midway to sit and cut hair tightly wound around the roller immediately understands its value. CleanSense IQ automatically adjusts suction power based on actual dirt levels. It's cordless for easy movement between rooms, and the multiflex wand folds easily to get under beds. Originally $299.99, it is currently $60 off, making it $239.99 during this month's promotion. 20. Charmin Ultra Soft Bath Tissue. Nothing at Costco is a more reflexive purchase than toilet paper on sale, and Charmin Ultra Soft this month is a good reason to put it in my cart without a second thought. Its super thick double-ply mega roll construction dissolves quickly in water, preventing clogging, and is as smooth as a longtime user would expect. Originally $29.99, it's discounted by $6 to $23.99 for 30 rolls, enough for several months for the whole family without needing to restock. 21. ReadyWise Emergency Food Bucket. Hurricane season in Florida or Texas arrives without warning, and $79.99 for 150 servings that last 25 years sounds far more reasonable than jostling in the supermarket as the weather forecast starts to change color. Originally $109.99, down $30 this month, it's a 14-pound waterproof container that stacks neatly in the garage. Just add hot water and it's ready to use. 53 cents per serving for something you buy once and won't have to think about for the next 25 years. Next is something the cheap plastic containers in your kitchen cabinet can never replace. And the price is lower than last week. 22. Snapware Pyrex Food Storage Set. The 3 problems with cheap plastic containers are staining after storing curry, retaining odors after storing salmon, and never being oven safe. Pyrex solves all 3 at once because glass doesn't absorb color or odor and can withstand the high temperatures an oven requires. This 18-piece set includes all sizes, 4 latch locking lids to prevent spills, and is BPA-free. Originally $24.99, this month's back-to-school sale takes $5 off, making it $19.99. Enough to replace the whole pile of old plastic containers in your cabinet once and for all. 23. Kirkland Signature Organic Peanut Butter. 2 28-ounce jars, 100% organic Valencia peanuts and sea salt, no added sugar, no trans fats, and nothing extra that you don't want in them. Kirkland Signature does many things better than the famous brands, and this organic peanut butter is the best example I saw today. Originally $12.99, this month's lunchbox promotion takes $3 off, making it $9.99. Nearly 4 pounds of clean peanut butter at a price that even conventional brands elsewhere can't beat. 24. Novaform 14-inch Comfort Grande Gel Memory Foam. Saving $100 isn't the only reason to consider this mattress. It has earned tens of thousands of five-star reviews on Costco.com, specifically for providing spinal support superior to models costing twice as much. Originally priced at $499.99, the back-to-school sale knocks $100 off, bringing the queen size down to $399.99. It comes vacuum-sealed and rolled, making it easy enough for one person to transport home and carry up the stairs. 25. Adidas Tricot Tracksuit. $60 at the Adidas outlet for the same soft, lightweight, warm tricot fabric with those classic 3 stripes, or $14.99 here after a $5 discount from the original $19.99 price tag in this early fall-winter clearance sale. Nothing more complicated than that, and the reason this shelf is usually sold out before the weekend isn't complicated either. Perfect for school, the gym, or just lounging at home on the weekend, it's a timeless design. 26. Skechers Hands-Free Swift Fit. Tying your shoelaces every morning sounds like a small thing until you try these shoes on once and wonder why you've been putting up with bending down to tie them for decades. The heel pillow hugs the heel securely without laces, and the memory foam insole provides comfort for those who stand a lot or walk long distances. Originally priced at $37.99 to $38.99, depending on men's and women's sizes, now reduced by $7 to $30.99, these are the shoes that first-time buyers often return to buy another pair for someone else in the family. There is a chair right in the houseware section that your back will thank you for after 8 hours of continuous sitting. 27. Lazy Boy Manager Office Chair. For 80 years, Lazy Boy has built a reputation for durable and comfortable furniture, and this office chair brings that standard to your home workspace at a price Amazon simply can't compete with, considering the brand name behind it. It features comfort core cushioning, premium synthetic leather upholstery, and an ergonomic design for lower back support. Originally $149.99, home office is now $119.99, down $30 this month. 28. Kirkland Signature Free and Clear. For families with newborns, those with sensitive skin, or simply anyone who dislikes artificial scents in their laundry, this product practically sells itself. It contains no dyes or artificial fragrances and is dermatologist tested for safety, and the 194 fluid ounce bottle provides enough detergent for 146 loads. The regular price is $19.99. But an exclusive $4 member discount brings it down to $15.99. Furthermore, the Kirkland private label doesn't imply lower quality. In fact, it often means the opposite. 29. Premier Protein 30-gram shakes. 30 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar, and 24 vitamins and minerals in a ready-to-drink 11-ounce carton. I see this case being bought by gym-goers, people losing weight, and seniors needing easy-to-digest protein without having to cook anything extra. Originally $31.99, it is $8 off in this month's nutrition promotion, making it $23.99 for a case of 18 cartons, which works out to about $1.33 per carton, whereas buying them individually elsewhere is nearly double that. 30. Cascade Complete Shine Boost. There's a reason dishwasher manufacturers often print Cascade directly in the instruction manual, instead of leaving it blank for users to choose. And that reason is that the cheaper tablets leave residue and streaks that people often blame on the machine when it's not at fault. Double the cleaning power, no pre-rinsing required, and truly sparkling clean dishes. Original price $20.99, on sale for household cleaning products, reduced by $4.50 to $16.49 for a box of 92 tablets, enough for 3 months of use. 31. Orgain Hydrolyzed Collagen Peptides. For those who don't want to read an ingredient list as long as a prescription, Orgain is the shortest answer. Plant protein from peas, brown rice, and chia seeds. No soy, no artificial sugars, and significantly easier to digest than whey for those with sensitive stomachs. The collagen line also supports skin and hair if that is what you need. Originally $32.99, it is $6 off during this promotion, making it $26.99. This is the best-selling organic protein powder brand on Amazon, and Costco is selling it cheaper than Amazon. 32. Clorox Disinfecting Wipes. The beginning of the school year is when bacteria travel fastest because children from dozens of different families suddenly sit in the same room every day. At $13.99 for 5 canisters of Clorox after a $4 discount from the $17.99 original price, it's a reason to put it in the cart without another thought. It kills 99.9% of bacteria and viruses on hard surfaces and has a fresh lemon-orange scent that isn't harsh. Put 1 canister at the desk, 1 in the kitchen, 1 in the bathroom, and you still have 2 left for the office or the car. The next part is something I guarantee you will recognize immediately by the smell, even before you can read the name on the label. 33. Neutrogena Rain Bath Moisturizing Body Wash. Rain Bath's signature herbal scent is something millions of people recognize instantly, without looking at the label, and the 40 fluid ounce size is a dimension you rarely find anywhere other than Costco. Normally $19.99, this month Neutrogena is taking $5 off for a personal care promotion. You take it home for $14.99 in a convenient pump bottle that lasts all year without needing to buy it again. That smooth herbal gel cleans deeply without causing dryness in exactly the way loyal users have expected for decades. 34. Nexus Repair Shampoo and Conditioner Set. Nexus prices according to salon standards and rarely offers significant discounts. So a set of 2 32-ounce bottles going from $34.99 down to $22.99, a full $12 off, is a number that made me stop long enough to read the label carefully before grabbing it. Elastin protein, along with concentrated caviar nutrients, repairs hair damaged by chemicals and high heat in a way regular shampoo can't. And if you are paying for salon treatments every month just to restore your hair, this is worth trying before booking your next appointment. 35. Blue Buffalo Life Protection Dog Food. Flip over the bag of dog food and look straight at the #1 ingredient. If it's not actual meat, but rather meal or byproduct, you know exactly what you're paying for. Blue Buffalo lists deboned chicken right at the top, features antioxidant-rich life source bits, and contains no grain byproducts. A 38-pound bag normally costs $64.99, but is down to $49.99 this month. The $15 saved per purchase adds up over the year to enough to buy a few extra bags of treats for your dog. If you only have the budget for one thing this week, don't shop on impulse. Pick the item with a price ending in 97 cents. That indicates Costco really needs to clear the shelves. The price won't drop any further, so once it's gone, it's gone. You can wait until next time for everything else. Costco just dropped a wave of deals, and I counted at least several items you've been buying elsewhere at record high prices without even knowing it. And today, I'm going to point out every single one for you. You'd be awesome if you subscribed and liked this video. 1. LG 29 CU Fit Smart French Door Refrigerator. I was browsing the home appliance section when I stopped in front of this LG 4-door smart refrigerator because of the unfamiliar instant savings sign that said $1,000 off. Originally $2,899, it was now only $1,899, a discount rarely seen on new high-end refrigerators. A double tap on the glass turns on the light, allowing you to see inside without opening the door. The stainless steel exterior is fingerprint resistant, and the 29 cubic foot capacity comfortably fits enough food for a family of 5 to 8. Buying online also included delivery and installation at Costco, so no need to worry about transportation. 2. Bose Quiet Comfort SE Headphones. There were so many people lining up to try out the Bose Quiet Comfort SE, and looking at the price tag, you'll understand why. The original price is $299.99, but Costco is offering a $70 discount, bringing the price down to $229.99, a price I've only ever seen during Best Buy's big sales, not Bose's. The headphones are instantly comfortable. The soft leather ear cushions are painless even after all-day wear, and the 24-hour battery life is enough for a long flight without needing to recharge. Costco limits each membership card to 2 units. That says a lot. 3. Apple iPad Air 11-inch. The Apple Store never discounts the iPad Air, but Costco has the 128GB M2 version for $529.99, while the Apple Store still has it at $589.99. a straight $60 saving plus a better return policy than buying directly from Apple. The M2 chip handles 4K video and multitasking smoothly. The sharp liquid retina display can replace a laptop for most daily tasks, and it supports Apple Pencil Pro and Magic Keyboard if needed. Seeing this at $529.99 during back-to-school season is definitely not worth buying. I just saw something in the kitchen section. A GE profile with the same features is selling for 3 times the price. If you want to know how much Costco is listing it for, watch this. 4. Frigidaire Countertop Nugget Ice Maker. Anyone who has had a drink at Sonic knows that soft, chewy ice is completely different from regular ice, and this Gourmet countertop machine makes exactly that at home in 10 to 15 minutes per batch. Original price was $199.99, but this time Costco pulled it down to $149.99, a straight $50 savings from before. A GE profile with the same features sits at $500 or more. And the Nugget Ice Maker hashtag went viral on TikTok for a reason. 5. Agio Veranda 7-piece dining set. This month is when Costco starts clearing out outdoor furniture to make room for Christmas stock. So that $400 off sign on this 7-piece Agio Veranda set isn't just a regular sale. Originally priced at $1,499.99, it's now $1,099.99. And this is a genuine end-of-summer clearance, not an inflated price followed by a discount. It includes a large table and 6 chairs with weather-resistant cast aluminum frames, fade-resistant sunbrella cushions, and a water-resistant composite tabletop that doesn't need covering when it rains. Buy it at the end of summer and use it next year. That's how smart people buy outdoor furniture. 6. Ninja Foodi Power Blender Ultimate System. Looking at this Ninja Foodi Power Blender, you can't really call it a blender. With 1600 watts and 7 functions, ranging from blending and food processing to kneading dough and making nut butter, it's a completely different device. Costco is currently offering it for $139.99 from its original price of $179.99, a $40 discount. And if you already have a separate meat grinder and dough mixer at home, now's the perfect time to combine them into one without taking up extra space. 7. Liquid IV Hydration Multiplier. At 73 cents per pack, CTT technology rehydrates the bloodstream 2 to 3 times faster than regular water. That's the price you get for this 30-pack when Costco is selling it for $11.99 instead of the previous $29.99, an $8 discount. Potassium, sodium, vitamin C, and B vitamins in one small pocket-sized packet. Simply mix into 16 fluid ounces of water. This is a must-have for athletes, sun-drenched individuals, those recovering from illness, or those attending a large party the next morning. 8. Hotel Grand 800 Thread Count Sheet Set. 5-star hotels use 800 thread count Egyptian cotton to charge higher room rates, but never tell you. And $59.99 is all you need to spend for this Hotel Grand king-size sheet set after Costco cuts $20 from the $79.99 original price. The 800 thread count cotton is soft and breathable at the same time, wrinkle-resistant after washing without needing an iron, and the long staple Egyptian cotton maintains its quality after many machine washes. Sleep on it for one night, and it's hard to go back to the regular kind. Once you sleep for a night on the next item, it's very hard to go back to regular ones. Join me to see what it is. 9. 9 stars 13 gallons stainless steel. Anyone who's ever cooked with greasy hands and then had to touch a trash can will immediately understand why this 9 stars infrared sensor trash can is worth a try. Originally priced at $49.99, it's now only $37.99, a $12 discount with no coupon needed. A flick of the wrist opens it. The lid closes smoothly after 5 seconds without a sound, and the stainless steel is fingerprint resistant, so it always looks clean. It's the cheapest item on today's list, yet one that few people notice when walking past. 10. Ritz Crackers. No need to convince anyone in the family to try Ritz Crackers. And this pack of 18 mini packs, normally $14.99, is currently $4 off at checkout, down to $10.99, which is why I often buy 2 packs instead of 1 each time I go. Crispy, buttery, and deliciously rich with real cheddar cream cheese, each mini pack is just the right size for one person, so there are no leftovers or soggy textures after opening. Put it in a child's lunchbox, leave it on your office desk, or open it up while watching a movie. This pack will be gone faster than you think. 11. Bissell Power Clean Fur Guard. Everyone knows Dyson, but $169.99 after Costco takes $50 off the $219.99 price for this cordless Bissell Power Clean Fur Guard is the reason I stopped for quite a while. It features tangle-free brush roll technology for hair and pet fur, a HEPA filter that captures 99.97% of fine dust, and a lithium-ion battery that runs up to 40 minutes per charge. If you have cats or dogs and are using a Dyson at twice the price, this is the time to ask yourself if you're just paying for the name. 12. Novaform 14 inches Comfort Grande Queen Mattress.